Holy shit, I hope my mic's unmuted this time around.
Really?
Interrupted.
Huh?
Hmm.
Okay.
Wait, Zero, have you never played Limwood? Sorry. Sorry.
Yes.
I asked if everyone was ready to go. They said yes, so I proceeded. Alright. So, guys, it's been a couple weeks since we've had our last session. About 2,
Yep.
almost 3 weeks. And y'all probably don't remember what exactly happened in the last session, but that's okay. That's why I'm here. To
This
do
time.
DM things. Yeah, this time. This time. So basically what happened last session for everybody was just a little bit of, a lot of random stuff, to be honest. I'll be honest, it was really random. First off, Paige and Fisk. No, not Fisk, Fidrum. Sorry, you both start with F. It's gonna be my excuse every single time.
F in the chat.
No. You both had a Fisk!
Altercation?
Fisk! um, Fisk, fuck. Alright, alright, alright. This is too much.
Me and Fidrum had an altercation at St. Helena.
I wasn't gonna go there yet. Was gonna say
Okay.
I was gonna say Paige and Fidrum, both met up at St. Helena where Fidrum showed around Paige because Paige was looking for a certain individual. Whether he remembers said individual or she.
Nikita.
Alright, so they remember. They went around, they were trying to look for this individual, and they did not find them. But that didn't stop them from just hanging out and having a good breakfast together. Not insinuating anything, they just had breakfast together. Until some little punks decided to be a little dick towards Fidrum. And in case, or no, not in this case, but basically what happened was Paige turned one of them into a pig.
Yay.
And was kicked off of St. Helena Academy.
Yeah.
Over on the other side of the town, Fisk was getting money. Getting paid for his
money.
He was making the money. Getting paid for his staffs that he's been trying to slowly sell to get the Vanguard or the Vox Vanguard. Wait. I keep saying Vanguard. Vox Guard. I'm so sorry. I'm tired. Leave me alone. The Vox Guard off his back, but they seem to be able to make more money with the ideas of a staff of booba
God.
that Fisk's character may or may not make. But this is also because he may be making other staffs of his liking. We shall see. Also, Fisk did meet another individual named Todd, which is an archer from Faraday University who bought most of the staffs. And also Fisk and Pete, which is our lovely little barbarian that is trying to make games, but chill games. He basically, was his wingman for this little dinner outing that they both had. So, yeah. A lot happened last session. Like I said, a lot of random shit.
Was it relevant to the story?
Yes.
Nope.
Probably.
It is now. It's just a little light fluff section. That's all this is. It's a light fluff section.
This was the beach episode.
No, we'll have that eventually.
Yeah. We're in the over episodes.
Yes.
We're not yet at the main story.
Yeah, we're not even at chapter 1 for the main story. This is all the prerequisites for the main story. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, just a little reminder for everybody as well. You're supposed to be having a meeting today, actually, with Fidrum, shut up. Today with Sunset over this second page of the poem that Fidrum's mom gave to him over a letter. So, yes. But before we actually somewhat start, it is starting the session, but before we actually get into everything, I need everyone to make a perception roll for me, please.
I hate you.
I love you too.
What is this perception roll you speak of?
It's you rolling a d20, adding a modification to see if you actually perceive anything
fucking
as your
hate you.
character.
I hate you.
You asked, and I answered. That's what
I did
I'm
not
supposed to
ask.
do. Well, he did, and guess what? Everyone else is here.
I didn't say anything.
Bro, there is actual
Can
recording
I
of
do
you
this?
saying something.
Wait, can I do this? Will that work?
Dirty 21.
What the fuck?
Dirty 20.
You know what? I'm gonna stand up real quick for a moment.
I got a dirty 20.
Alright.
What the fuck?
Everybody knows what's going on except for
Actually, none of you know what's going on right now.
Okay, lovely.
So,
Fuck my drag.
no thanks. But nonetheless, we will carry on. It is now a lovely Sunday morning. Everything
That
seems.
is.
Shut the fuck up. Actually, it's today's Sunday, but shut the fuck up. It's more of an afternoon now for some people, maybe a night. Who fucking knows? But nonetheless, we continue. It is now a.
What is this breathing?
What the fuck?
It is now a lovely Sunday morning for each and every character. It is a nice, cool autumn breeze. It's not yet winter for everybody, but it's getting there. Fisk, what are you doing this early in the morning?
I am trying to come up with ideas for the staff of Booba, I guess.
Yeah, see, this is your fault. Or whoever
Yeah,
actually created it.
Didn't you already create the staff of Booba?
No, he did not.
No. It
No,
was
he
just a
created the idea.
concept.
Yeah. So you're in the middle of trying to make some, what's the word? Concepts and such for making the staff of Booba. This takes you a few hours. During the meantime, though, you get a text notification from the Voxguard family saying that they have arranged a place over at Faraday University for you to actually test and create these staffs. And they said they would provide this material that you need as long as you inform them of what you need.
Alrighty then.
But if it gets too expensive, it'll be added on into your loan.
Ah!
Just saying. So keep that in mind.
Can't go mad scientist yet.
Until you start selling just all the staffs. What do you do now?
I send them a quick text saying thank you for this opportunity, and I am going to go over to my station that they prepared for me, I guess, and start getting to work, I guess, really quick.
Alright. Your station is over in the alchemy side of the school, where most of these types of stations are located away from the main building, just in case there are any mishaps. So, as an FYI,
Just in case it explodes.
they're all the way in the back there. So it's those two buildings. There's a mechanic shop and then also an alchemy.
We don't have the map up.
Oh, my apologies. I forgot. Oops.
There we go.
Okay, it's back here. I'll do it again. Okay. I guess nobody can actually see the screen, but it's back up in there. Oh well.
Over here.
Is it over here, over there, over everywhere? But nonetheless, so you're going over to start tinkering away. I'm presuming. Okay.
More of just like I'm gonna like look around. I'm going to start just like seeing what I have available.
What you have
Things.
available to you is various woods of various different gems and such. not materials. Sorry, tools to craft rune or inscribe runes onto said staffs, stuff like that, and a special type of resin which will keep the staff's longevity a lot longer and preserve the runes in its magic.
Alrighty.
How long do you plan on staying at here?
I'm gonna recall upon my memory. I know about the meeting as well, correct? Or was that
Yes.
just them? Yeah.
Yeah, everybody
how long,
here.
How long did I have till the meeting?
Probably a good 3 to 4 hours.
I'll go for 3 hours then.
All right. Are you actually trying to craft anything, or are you just still pondering around, looking at the resources and stuff like that?
I'm looking at the resources, and then I'm also just trying to see, like, the guides on how to like properly make a staff that won't, possibly blow up in my face.
Roll Arcana for me, please.
Roll Arcana. Okay.
Boobo stabber.
What the fuck you say?
What the?
Booby double.
Oh God. Let's see here.
Yeah, I think you just had a
Hey,
stroke.
boo boo.
Hey, boo boo.
I got an 11.
An 11. Boy, we're starting strong today, huh? You start perusing through the law or the manual.
Manuscripts.
You start perusing through different types of manuscripts and such to see if you can hopefully retain any information on crafting any of these staffs to where they would actually be effective and not harmful for other individuals. You do not retain hardly any of it.
Yes.
Joy. Well, looks like I'll have to keep studying this as well as all my other classes.
Real life simulator. Hell yeah, let's go.
All those facts.
Well.
Oh, sorry. Continue.
No, you go.
No. Go ahead.
I was just mental crying to myself and just saying, well.
Well. Why did I choose this path? But I'm assuming,
Shit, man.
bro. Shh. I'm assuming your character, after they're finished there, they head towards the Young and Restless. Bro.
I think we're all just
I-
having strokes.
Bro, okay, so like it's been too many weeks since I've done this shit. I'm assuming your character goes to the Young and Restless nightclub.
Yes.
Jesus fucking Christ, Allison.
Leave me alone, alright? Just leave me alone.
Interesting.
Interesting.
If this keeps
How
up, I
very
will put some.
Interesting.
I will just smite you all as the god from above, god of creation.
Counterspell.
Fine, then you'll have to
Counter
deal with
spells,
my
your
fat
counter
boy
spell.
Damn it. I silence God.
God says no.
Liam's tiny hut.
No. Fucking flicks it. All right, so there is no hut here now. The fuck you gonna do?
Go to a different dimension?
I live in all dimensions.
I love how you phrase that as a question. Go to a different dimension.
Anyways, but yeast. So Fidrum, what do you do early in the morning?
I die.
All right, let's go. We are now
Let's
down
see how
to
it
2
is.
players. Woo!
And suddenly a dwarf comes
No,
out.
it's a dwarf in a
With
nun
a
outfit.
haircut.
No, it's a dwarf in a nun outfit. Let's be honest.
And a nut.
Yo,
That's kind of iconic.
yes. Yeah, but they're also
The
a
dog
stripper.
just climbs out through the corpse.
This is a dwarf with the oath of throwing it back.
No! No! Nonetheless, Fidrum, what you doing?
God damn.
God damn!
Ready.
I didn't mean for you to laugh. I'm sorry.
None of us can be taken seriously right now.
Yeah,
No,
we've
it's not gonna
taken
go well.
we've taken too many drugs in game.
So wait, this is early morning, right? Correct? Yes.
Yes.
No.
Yes. Breakfast. My plain old breakfast.
Oh
Is
yeah,
one
I've
of my
just
toast
eggs and toast. Not even with any butter on the toast. Just eggs and
I forgot
toast.
about
Salt and
that.
pepper.
Nope. Nope.
No avocado.
Nope.
No.
We're not all Californian, thank you.
First, just gonna like give Fedron like a different kind of sandwich. Like, please, bro, eat this.
I'm afraid to know what Fidrum eats for lunch and dinner.
Air.
Air. He's got the model diet.
He's just.
Refreshing. Absolutely
I feel
exquisite.
so much better.
He just has another fork cutting air.
Okay.
No.
Let's get back on track.
Yeah. Let's get back on track. Come on. Alright, we need everyone but Fidrum to be silent, besides me as well.
Okay, right. So first things first, breakfast.
Mhm.
Breakfast, right? This is normal egg toast and eggs. Got it? Nothing else, just that.
Mhm.
And it is his, of course, usual prayers. What day is it today?
Sunday.
Shit, definitely prayers. Smacks table. Prayers!
What is your character praying? Or praying to?
Good question. I didn't think I'd get that far.
Bruh.
Well, essentially, mostly the God of Light's son first, of course. Yes. And then he would offer a prayer to every other deity that the church also represents. The cathedral. It would just be a normal prayer, like a rehearsed prayer by him. Just like difference between for all of them, just to give him that, I guess, honorary thing, stuff like that.
Could you
Then,
say some words of your prayer?
God damn bitch. Let me get on these.
Hey yo! Man, it's really committed to his character.
Fuck, give me a second here.
Where?
Says this to the gods. We'll prank. Fuck. Give me a second, guys. Hold up.
I've got one. What's my line?
Shut the fuck up, Reaper. I revoke
Continue,
God's
continue.
status for talking. I am sorry. I object to this. Anyway. So let's just go for some of the words for Palo's prayer. Or God of Light, somewhere which they use here. Give me a sec.
1,000.
Let me just get my voice, please. Give me a sec.
We're waiting, man.
Lord of Light, please honor me today with your with your grace, please, please guide me through the dark times that may come ahead, and that may bring any form of darkness to my heart. But I He just stops for a moment, slightly hesitant. Please just show us any sign, honestly, for we are truly trying to stop what may come. Though many may not see or believe that there is a danger, in my heart I feel there may be one. So I once again ask for your guidance. Amen.
Woo! Everybody give a round of applause to this
Why you
fantastic
gotta do this
roleplay.
Yo.
Wow,
Because
so
it's part of
good.
your character.
You know what? That is factual.
Yeah, that's true.
You chose this.
True.
You chose this path.
It's true. It's true.
You did this
Wait,
to
just
yourself.
talk to plants now.
Alrighty,
I do
alrighty.
that always.
Alright. Quiet down. We gotta calm down now. The energy needs to be. It's all the way up here. You can't see it, but now it's gotta be down here. You can't see that either. Still. um.
When is your VTuber gonna have animated arms and whatnot?
Alright, when I get money. But I'm gonna be honest. When I get money.
Is it gonna be the version 1.0 VTuber thing or a 2.0?
Wah.
Oh, you don't get. I'll send you the thing later.
Alright, thank you. But anyways, after said prayer, roll a perception check with advantage for me, please.
Hold up.
This is your big moment.
He gets 2 nut ones.
I swear to fucking God. I swear to fucking God.
What?
Okay.
I
don't know what I mean.
Bro.
What did you do to your
Yo!
What? Well,
How did you manage to get 2 11s?
how the fuck? What the fuck?
Okay, I'm feeling generous because I do call that shit being bullshit. You could re-roll one of those 11s.
Feeling that one?
It's another 11. I swear to God.
Come on, you can do it, man. I believe in you.
You got this.
Yeah, let's go! I got
Also,
a 20!
I fully didn't even realize that it was like he rolled a 3.
I knew he rolled a 3 both times! Alright. After said prayer to all the deities of St. Helena that they worship, and especially to your own deity of light, you feel blessed, and you feel as though that your prayers have been heard, and their answer to you is that they will help you along with this path that you are going to try to accomplish. This journey to help stop these killers, or killers, who knows, these killings, these sacrifices, and help stop what they're trying to possibly do. So yeah, you get blessed. There you go. Congrats.
Hashtag blessed.
Hashtag like, whoa! But yeah, after that, no, no.
Hashtag blessed, douche.
After you have done your prayer, where do you go, or what do you plan on doing? Fidrum? No typing. Speaketh.
I have the power of God.
No! No!
God.
Fidrum has died, apparently, while doing prayer.
Apparently.
Okay, sorry.
There we go.
I do the eaters. I get myself a what is up the note thing?
What? Can you say that again without sounding stupid?
I don't think you can.
Apparently not. Fidger,
You
please.
go.
I get permission to leave.
Okay, thank you. There you go. You get a permission slip to leave. Thank you.
Could I have permission not to roll any more dice today?
No,
I got 3 ones in a row.
no, because now you're
Oh my
you're
God.
going to be rolling exclusively for the group now. So I hope everyone enjoys.
That's the Taylor's problem.
You do get permission to leave to Saint. Permission to leave Saint Helena. Where are you
I get
going?
permission to.
Shut up. Leave me alone.
Ready? How much time do I have till I need to go to the nightclub?
About 2 hours. Prayer takes a long time for you.
How far away is it? Like, estimate how long is it gonna take me to get there?
Good 15 to 20 minutes.
If I drive, I'm guessing.
No, walking.
Okay, it's fine.
Let's say it.
I'm gonna go to the homeless
It
tent.
wasn't that,
Oops. Hmm? Sorry, second.
I have no idea what the hell he's trying to say. But no, continue.
I go to the. Fisherman goes to the homeless shelter. Gonna go meet the cool beastie dwarf. Goblin. Fuck.
Bro, how could you forget that he's a goblin?
No. No, I did not. I
You
remembered.
forgot.
I stopped myself. You have
You
no
said
proof.
dwarf.
Listen to you.
Yes, we do have proof.
Listen to you. You have no proof.
Yes, we do.
No. Even the viewers know there's no proof. Yes.
Bro. Nonetheless, you're gonna go see the goblin fellow that you saved from the streets. You enter inside the facility that you have, that St. Helena has. Find the receptionist there. She looks at you and says, "Hey, oh, it's been a while. How are you doing today?"
I am doing fine.
Really, that's
A
great
little
to hear.
tired. Just woke up an hour or so ago, so. But I'm doing great. Thanks for asking, and you?
Oh, you're very welcome, and I'm doing all right. Thank you as well for asking.
Oh, that's lovely. Okay, I don't. It's nothing.
Wow,
Mean.
okay,
I'm sorry.
right?
Okay, he's
Bro,
awkward.
That's
Leave him
lovely.
alone. He's just awkward. Just casually
That's
smiling.
lovely.
Is
De-escalate the situation.
shh. Let him speak. Let him
is the
speak.
gentleman that I brought in last still here?
She goes through the records on the computer and says, "Oh yeah, he's still in the same room as before. If I remember correctly, though, he's over at the cafeteria right now. I think eating food."
Thank you.
You're very
And I
welcome.
just wander off to the cafeteria.
You wander to the cafeteria, and find that there are several different other people here, whether it be human, elf, dwarven, goblin as well. There's several other goblins here as well. But there's many different types of races here that are in this homeless shelter. Once you get inside the cafeteria, you see there is a very long line to the food stalls that they have. And you notice though, over to the back corner of the room, you find your little goblin fellow with his poro.
Woo! I approach.
You approach.
I approach with a hello. How you doing? Hi there.
You see the goblin fellow. He's got like a little bowl of soup. It looks, pretty bland, but it's still nutritional for him, and a little piece of bread on the side. His little Poro pet, though, he's got a little thing of water and also some veggies in a bowl.
Bro, the Poro's living the life.
Poro's living the best of lives. The little goblin fellow looks up. He's like, "Oh, hi, Fidrum. How you doing today? I didn't think I'd get to see you so soon."
Sure. Yeah, no. I'm doing alright. Just decided to come through. Got some things to do around town, so I decided I might come in.
Thank you so much for sharing your time with me. I didn't think you would remember this old goblin fellow.
No, of course I would. Why wouldn't I?
Well.
Plus, look at this adorable thing.
Oh yeah, George here. He's fantastic. He's the best boy. You see that George looks up, with his big and massive eyeballs that are as big as the universe, and he's like, and then he just blubs out his tongue. He's like, "Hi, give me pets."
I give pets. There we go.
You see Esther, you give him some pets. He does a little happy dance that goes in a circle, and sits back down and eats his food. He seems quite satisfied.
We must always satisfy the Poro overlords.
Yo, new boss, new boss.
New boss?
Poro
You
overlord.
league champion?
Yes! Yo, league, do a Poro overlord, please. We need this as a champion.
Yeah.
Isn't that just Braum?
No. It's
No,
like
no.
basically the Poro King, but even more adorable.
Brom is just the Poro caretaker.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
He's the reason the Poro overlord exists.
Yes.
And he has a magnificent mustache
Yes.
as well.
We are not league nerds.
Okay,
We
continue.
are nerds. Anyways, the goblin gestures with his hand. He says, "Oh, come sit. Do you want some of this food? I know I eat a little bit, but I can still share some, so you don't have to go in that long line."
No, it's fine. I've already eaten.
Are you sure?
Not a
You
very picky
you
eater.
look. He kind of pokes at your arms a little. Like, you look kind of thin, my guy. Like, you're a little stick. You need to bulk up some more.
No. Fine, I'm fine. I just don't eat that much.
Next time when you go back to your big old fancy school, you need to go eat more. Come on.
Yeah, many have said that before. It's alright, don't worry, I'll be fine. Proceeds to die.
No.
Because he couldn't pick up a fucking cabinet, bro.
You're not a. That's true. He's not a wizard.
Bro, it's fine, I'm a cleric.
I can heal myself.
But the thing is, he's not that weak. He's got 14 in strength. What are you talking about?
Weakling. Anyways.
Listen, you little shit.
I mean, compared to me, he's strong.
Oh, hella weakling then to you.
Yes. But illusions out the ass.
Hey, yo, why are they coming out your
Illusions.
ass?
He's a changeling, we don't question it.
Yep. Do you really want to know?
No. I think we're good. I think we're fine.
He's not that weak. Yeah,
The goblin gentleman, he says, "I never did tell you my name, did I? I feel like I did, but I didn't. Did I?"
I don't. No, you don't. I think it's just the situation.
Oh, okay.
The time it seemed so quickly.
He grabs one of your hands, because his hands are really small and tiny, and puts them together. He says, and he just stares at you. Says, "Fidrum, my name is Boblin the Goblin."
Boblin the Goblin. Boblin the Goblin. It rhymes.
I know,
give
that's
you
what my
that.
mom said. That's why she loved the name so much.
It's a wonderful name. You're just having fun.
That's what I'm supposed to do as a DM. I'm also supposed to have fun too.
It's a wonderful name.
Thank you. But Fidgerum is even a better name, and plus it's more original.
My mother just thought would be appropriate.
Oh, speaking of your mom, have you found out any other news? I know I'm supposed to be looking for more information, but I've yet to actually go see my friend, who is across town somewhere. He's a little rat, literally.
Hmm. I've not gotten too much news, but the priest I stayed with after my mother's after her passing, he gave me a letter that she wrote for me beforehand.
Oh,
So
did it give you any more or give you any answers to anything?
it actually no, it gave me more questions than anything else.
Typical elves for you. No offense, but typical elves.
None taken, none taken. I sometimes take after my mother in that case. It's just, if you, I wanted to ask one thing. Considering you've mentioned your friend, I would also one day love to ask them on some information as well, if you'd allow me to.
Oh, of course. I was supposed to be meeting up with him here on Tuesday, actually.
Oh, Tuesday.
Yeah.
Oh, keep that in mind.
All right.
I see. Well, is there anything I can pick you up in town, perhaps? Considering I'm heading in anyway.
Probably not for me, but he looks down over at George. Do you think you can like? I know like they're kind of expensive, but do you think you get like him one Poro snack? He absolutely loves them. Plus, he's been a good Poro boy. Very
Oh,
good.
of course, of course. Where do you think I may procure for a snack?
Any stores, any bakeries, pet stores. They literally sell them almost everywhere. It's kind of weird. It's like a commodity here.
That is very weird. Yeah, you'd think that there'd be more Puros in town because of that.
I know.
I'll check the bakery when I can, and I'll return to you. Maybe I'll see if I can get it by today.
Okay, thank you very much. And on behalf of George, he will thank you very much. You will feel appreciated when you give him Poro snack. Trust me. Trust me. It's great.
Okay. Yeah. Alrighty, I have to go. I've got some people I need to go meet with.
Okay, I'm sorry for keeping you for longer than.
No. I want to check up. I want to check up on you.
Oh, you are just the sweetest of heart. He starts to tear up a little bit. I never thought I'd find a young man who was so caring about the elderly. George looks over and he's like, "Really, dude? You're crying out in public. You're not supposed to be doing this. You're embarrassing me."
George, he quotes, "Man up, bro."
Man up, bro.
He just grows a broad mustache. Man up. Alrighty.
After you've talked with Boblin the Goblin, where do you go to now?
Give me a quick second here. Where's my notes? Oh fuck! I lost my notes. Where's my notes? What the fuck?
Oh no.
Here we go. Here we go. Boblin the Goblin, right? Boblin the Goblin.
It's a fitting name for an old goblin.
Alrighty. How much time do I have left? Actually, no, I don't have a watch. I ask the nearest guy, what's the time? Oh wait, no, I just go to the receptionist and go ask what's the time there. That would be better.
She looks to you. She looks back at her computer. She says, it's like a quarter till 2."
Alright, thank you. How much time do I have left then?
Not that much time. You got like 25 minutes.
Righty, I go to the bakery.
You head inside the bakery and you see an old orc fellow. And to the side of them, you see a human boy as well. They look to you and they says, "Hello, welcome to our bakery. How may we help you today?"
Hi, greetings. I was told you guys have Poro snacks.
Of course we have Poro Snacks. They're our best seller here. We're not nominated, but you know we are. We like to establish ourselves as the #1 Poro snack salesman, like best ones. But nonetheless, I'm sorry for the rambling. How many would you like to buy? We have also different flavors as well.
I would like to buy just one for the time being, but I will be
Alright.
coming back for more.
Fantastic. Again, what flavor would you like for your little Poro friend?
Oh, which flavors are there?
There's apple, there's cinnamon, I know it's a weird one, but there's pear too. It's actually, they love them. They love the pear ones. Cherry, different types of fruits, honestly, because, Poros love fruits.
I'll take the pear one.
Alright.
No, I'll later on buy the others and test them out. Well,
Alright.
for my Poro friend. See if he would like them. Which one he likes more.
Oh, also, one thing about our bakery is you can always bring your Poro friend in here as well to come and try out the snacks that you buy.
Oh, I'll keep that in mind.
Yes. That'll be 2 silver, though, from you.
Of course. He just falls in the back. His I don't know. Pack.
You hand it to silver.
Like his wallet.
His little
Hands
wallet.
to silver.
It's like, yes, here you go. My money.
Opens up the dimensional portal to a 5th dimension and just pulls out money.
Honestly,
I'm joking.
I would not put it past him to do that. You hand him to Silver. He wraps up the delicacy really in like some wax paper and such and puts it in a really cute little bag. And he's like, "Okay, here you go, and we hope to see you again, and hopefully your little Poro friend."
Of course, I'll definitely try to bring him next time then. Alrighty. Thank you for your time.
Same to you.
And now, I go to the nightclub on my own pace.
Whoa! Going to a nightclub in the middle of the day. Let's go.
On my own pace, yeah.
You arrive there and notice that Fisk is there, but before we allow you guys to speak, we're gonna go to Paige now.
First confession just gets ready.
They're like, "We're
Who's
ready
got the
to
blood
make
spells?
No, not this shit again. Alright, now Paige, it's back early in the morning on a Sunday. What is your character doing right now?
Exactly what time is early in the morning?
Well, what time would you like your character to be up early in the morning?
We're supposed to meet at the bar at what time?
2 o'clock
2 o'clock?
in the afternoon.
Paige probably sleeps until like 11.
Alright, it is now not early in the morning. It is now late in the morning. It is 11 o'clock for you, Paige. What is your character doing now?
Well, first, I wake up and then I probably just head like downstairs to my mother and like to go get something to eat. Probably leftover breakfast, whatever my mom made that morning.
You go downstairs. You don't see your mother anywhere in sight. She's probably over at the garden, or not the garden, sorry, the greenhouse. Normally at this time. She leaves a note on the fridge for you to read saying, "Hey, I've gone to the greenhouse. I won't be back for a little while. If you'd like, you can also join. If not, that's okay too. Make sure to study a little bit. Have a good day. Love you, little Blossom." And left on the stove for you is some eggs, some toast, as well with a little bit of veggies on the side. It's very healthy and little mom-like breakfast that she would definitely make for her children.
Alrighty. Well, since it's been probably like a couple hours since you've ate it,
Yeah.
heat it up.
You heat it up in the microwave. It comes out all nice and hot and ready to eat once again.
I eat it.
Um.
Nom nom.
Oh no! I didn't want you to roleplay that.
Nom nom nom. It's delicious. So tasty.
Oh, question though: would your mom put seasoning in the eggs to make it not bland?
Yes, she would.
All right, one step ahead to get a Fitrum.
Because do you really think my mom would be bland? Like,
No, she'd be a lot more. Just
she put some slap your mama in that shit.
yeah. But nonetheless, we
So-
continue.
Anyways,
Once your character is eaten, where do they go or what do they do?
I definitely go to the greenhouse to help my mom out for like an hour or two.
You enter the greenhouse. You see little Andy playing around with some dry leaves that are on the ground that needs to be swept away. He looks at you and he does like a little meow little thing. I'm not gonna do it.
Wow.
No, no. He looks at you. He goes and trots towards you, and he's kind of just sitting there and begging for pets.
I look at him and of course I'm like, okay, fine. And then I pet him. Pet
He
the shit
purrs
out
while
of
you're
him.
doing it.
I keep petting him, and as I do that, I just look around for my mom.
In the main house that you're in, you do not see your mom in sight. She might be in one of the side rooms already by now, attending to some of the more sentient, dangerous plants.
Alrighty. I stopped petting Andy or Dandy. Is it Andy or Dandy?
Andy.
I feel like it's.
I've
okay,
said
Andy.
Dandy on accident, but it's Andy.
Alright. I stop petting Dandy and I look around the main greenhouse and see if like she's done all like the garden, like tending to the plants in the main greenhouse.
You notice this so, and have definitely noticed that she's definitely tended to them.
Okay. Then I guess I travel to this one to see if she's gone and done that one yet.
You look in there as well, and this one has definitely been taken care of.
Alright, I guess I just travel to all of them to see where she is and which ones have been taken care of.
You've noticed that almost about 3 of them, or actually 4 of them, have been taken care of already. Your mom is a very fast and speedy worker when it comes to plants. It is her forte. But you go into the one room that she's in and see that she's having a bit of a difficulty with one of the ivy plants that is known to be notorious for being a bit more cannibalistic and a meat eater.
Ooh, yeah. Yum.
Exactly.
Alright.
She's like, no, stop that! Don't eat your brother. You're supposed to love each other. God damn it! Stop eating. No. Okay, Billy. I swear to goodness gracious, if you do not stop eating other things, it just keeps going over time.
I walk over to my mom, and I guess like just try and soothe like the plants instead of yelling at them.
She notices you're there, and she's like, "Oh, hi, yeah. Can you get Billy away from what is your name? I am so upset right now. I don't even remember your name. Frederick. Yes. Can you get him away from him? Because he is okay. And also, can you feed him? I was trying to feed them both at the same time. They did it fine yesterday, and now they don't want to do it. I don't understand.
They're picky eaters.
Yeah, but they ate just yesterday. They ate together just fine.
You know, but these plants are bipolar as fuck.
That's true. That's true. That's true. But yeah, take him away. I'll feed Billy. You feed him.
I take Frederick away.
As you pick up Frederick, you notice that he's still trying to get away from his brother. His brother's desperately trying to get towards him and stuff like that. But you successfully pull them away, and so they can eat in separate areas.
Yay. Mission accomplished.
Whoa! What do you feed Frederick?
Okay, you said cannibalistic, so
Cannibalistic
plant,
meat eaters.
but okay.
Well, I guess they're more omnivores.
Carnivorous?
Yeah, they're more omnivores. They can eat meat, and then if they are cannibalistic, they would also eat plants. So yeah, they're omnivores.
Okay. So I guess then I would feed him let's feed him a I don't know. What is like a round that I could feed him with? Did like my mom give me food to feed him with?
No. Normally where you keep this type of food, there is a fridge nearby where there is different types of meats, and other types of plants as well that you can pick from there.
Okay, I go into the fridge and I pick a slab of meat, I don't know, as well as a like some sort of plant in the fridge that would help calm nerves.
All right. You go and feed Frederick. He gently takes the meat out of your hands, but you also have gloves on, so you couldn't get eaten or hurt from that. And he also eventually also eats the plants as well. That's also in your hands, and he looks rather satisfied.
Ka-chee.
Ka-chow.
Ka-chow.
Wow.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
Alright. Shit. What do you do after feeding Frederick?
What time is it at this point?
It's about 12:30.
Alrighty.
Bruh.
I am going to tell my mom bye because I've seen that she's basically done everything is done with everything pretty much. And head to the library to pick up my check.
Alright. You head to the library. You see, and also her name's Doreen. I remember because I went through, and yeah, it's not Dolores, it's Doreen. You see Doreen there. You don't see too many other individuals in the libraries. Actually, you do. You do, because tomorrow is school, and they are trying to study their ass off for any future tests that they have. But it's very quiet in there. You hear a little shuffling of books, some crying, just typical library things at a college.
Alrighty. I go to my personal employee mailbox to look and see where my check is.
It's right in the mailbox, addressed straight to you, and the little fancy little penmanship that Doreen has.
Yay! Paycheck.
You get 200 gold from that.
Oh.
Make a perception check for me, please.
Checking. I'm putting 200 gold.
1,000.
Okay, I swear up. Fuck. A perception check.
Yes, please.
Okay, I need to do the math on that one.
The myth.
That's a 23.
You notice Doreen is talking to an individual at the desk.
At the front desk?
Yep.
Okay.
This individual to you looks to be human with a blonde bob, and they look as though they are friendly and acquainted with each other, but in a somewhat heated discussion. But it's in low whispers, you're not close enough to hear.
Okay. I guess I go just like look around the library for a while and wait for them to,
All
or
right.
wait for the person to leave.
Within a few minutes, and after you peruse around the books and stuff like that, you notice that the individual's left, and Doreen has a little bit of an upset face. She's trying to hide it, but you know her very well, that you would know she's upset.
I go over and Doreen and ask what that was about.
Oh, it's nothing. It's just someone I know asking for some stuff. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Doreen, I know you too well.
I know,
What's
but
going on?
I don't want to like. You've got so many things going on. You probably have some things you need to do today, and there's just it's fine. You know what? I will tell you tomorrow once I've calmed down.
Doreen? Doreen,
No,
it's
you know
literally
not
Sunday.
any
It's my
screeching.
day off.
I know that's why I don't want a problem with you. I don't want to tell you my problems. It's your day
I
off.
know. But then, like, I can leave here and just, like, go beat up a punching bag or something. But if I'm here on work day, I can't do that.
Yeah, that's why I'm not gonna tell you. I don't want you to go beating up people. You know how
I
I
know,
feel
but
about
then I'm gonna be
violence.
pissed all day during the job and on the job, and then I'm gonna see that
I
list
will.
of people that do books, and I'm gonna be like, you know how I get, Doreen.
I know. I don't. You know, what? I think it gets your aggressiveness from your father. To be honest.
Probably. I wouldn't be surprised.
But nonetheless,
That's being said, it would probably also for mother.
you know, you're not wrong.
You're
That
right.
woman is.
Horrifying.
I swear, I think she's part tiefling. She's demonic when she's angry. I swear, she's a little devil. But I love her to death. But nonetheless, no, the person here, they were just asking me some information about some personal things, stuff like that. I mean, I know them, but like
You're not super close with them.
we're close, but yeah, we're not that close enough to where I could just like tell them a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
Especially like on my work day. It's just kind of like really like you could at least message me, like text me this. But then again, she's old fashioned, or I'm not she. Sorry, they are old fashioned. Sorry, they are. They go through different pronouns every week or so, depending on their mood. But nonetheless, um, yeah, it's fine. It's nothing to really worry about. Trust me, trust me.
Alrighty. But you better tell me more
But,
when I work next.
I mean, there's not too much more than that, to be honest.
Okay. But
I
the tea.
I know the tea, but there's really not that much more. I'm sorry.
Alright, I guess. Anyways,
Ooh.
have a good day. I'm going to leave now.
Alrighty. Make sure you are safe today. I mean,
I
you should be
will
safe all the time,
be.
but safe and have fun.
I will be.
Okay. She's like, okay, be gone. Shoo, go have fun on your day off. And goes back to your computer.
Okay. I guess I start heading to the club now.
Alright. You see in front of you the two individuals that you've known for a little while, known as Fisk and Fidrum. Fisk and Fidrum, you seem to be in a bit of an argument right now. What are you guys arguing about?
We're not arguing about anything.
Nah. You look like you're in a heated discussion.
About seasonings.
About seasonings.
You can't only have those plain toast and goddamn eggs. You
Well,
gotta add
I'm a
something to
fucking
it.
weirdo. The fuck? Why are you guys bullying me?
You're
I
very
just got
believable.
here.
What the fuck?
I just got here. What's happening?
This motherfucker only has plain eggs and some bread. Toasted bread.
Trust me, I know. I experienced it the other day.
What's wrong with it? I see.
No flavor.
Come on, man. You gotta divvy it up a little bit. Anything. Tabasco sauce, salt, pepper, cinnamon, for Christ's sake, on the bread.
Okay.
Sugar, cinnamon, butter.
I don't know about that.
No, trust me, it's good.
But it does have flavor.
The mouth.
The most bare bones of flavor.
It's enough flavoring.
Bedroom, you're really white.
Oh my god. Okay. And at the sound of that, you see the bouncers in front of you guys saying, are you guys here to see sunset again? He said you guys were coming. Okay.
Yes. Frederick just like looks down at his hands like, but this is normal.
It's like, I'm too white? What does that mean?
What do you mean this is normal? What do you want me to do?
In the middle of having a midlife crisis. You see that sunset is at the door, waiting for you guys, rather anxiously.
It's pretty usual.
Hi guys. It's been a while. It's been about a week or two.
Been about a week.
5 years.
It feels like 5 years. I won't deny that.
Not yet.
Not.
Been days feels like
No.
years.
He starts going in almost panic. Not yet. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean?
Fucking
Fidget
wow,
just
this bullshit
smiled.
again.
Fisher, you little bastard. But nonetheless, he after you do so, he comments like, "Thank you." Okay, we will go back to the original room unless you guys want to go elsewhere. We don't have to actually stay here. This is just a meeting place for now. It's more convenient, for at least for me.
I mean,
I'm fine with staying here as long as the couch isn't sticky.
Oh yeah, no. We thoroughly cleaned them this time around. I mean, they should have been done before, but we double, like we triple checked this time.
Then I'd be fine with staying here.
All right.
I've got no problems with it.
He gestures to the bar and he says, would you guys like any refreshments? Something to eat?
I'll take water.
Go ahead.
Get this man some chicken tenders with barbecue sauce or something. Anything for this poor man here.
Give this man some dino nuggies.
Dino nuggies.
Everyone thought of same nuggies. Let's go.
The bartender's like, oh yeah, we've totally got dino nuggies if you need them. Like, they're like our best seller. Adult.
Rumbles back.
The adult kids
Paige suddenly got very angry.
Paige has decided to change genders all of a sudden.
Give me the dino nuggies. Oh my god.
Are you sure that I'm the tiefling here?
I have gone into God mode. Give me the dino nuggies.
I could just imagine Paige just like swatting inside, becoming this muscular thing with like small fairy wings at the back.
Give me the dino nuggies. I request the dino nuggies.
Dino nuggies. Now.
Oh god, damn. Holy shit.
Is anyone else just imagining like the masculine face of like one of the JoJo characters now? I don't know.
Actually, fun fact, I released the
Yes.
season, I think 2 months ago, last month.
What? Oh yeah, they released a new one.
JoJo
Yeah.
came out.
I hate you, JoJo. Anyways.
But yeah, alright, back to the subject at hand. The bartender looks at Paige, Fidrum, and Fisk and says, okay, so 2 servings of dino nuggies, some water, and anything else?
I'll have strawberry milk, please.
Alright. Some strawberry milk. Yes, sir?
No, that's
So-
it.
South Fork for me with a dash of pomegranate grenadine.
So not another BLT with pepperoncinis. Wow.
No,
Wow. Alright. Anyway,
I'll be
kinda
stealing
shocked.
some of their dino nuggies.
Do you just want me to make some dino nuggies for you? It's on the house.
Sure, why not?
Alright, 3 servings of this. Is that okay? Any drinks? Or, like, what about you?
Any other drinks?
Yeah, any other drinks?
No, thanks. I'm fine.
Can you put some Bailey's in my strawberry milk?
Can I see your ID, please?
Yes.
How old you
I
are?
show. I'm pretty sure she's like 22,
No.
if I remember correctly.
He picks up the ID. He looks at you like he gets over the counter, looks at you, and he's like,
Yeah, I'm 22.
looks back at the ID, kind of does the back and forth, and he's like, okay. Hands it back. He's like, all right. Okay.
I have my birth certificate on me if you want that. as
All
well.
right. So like, if you keep doing that voice, you are not getting Bailey's in your strawberry milk.
Okay.
But he looks at Fisk again. And he says like, you didn't want to drink?
South Fork
Oh, that's
vodka
a drink.
with yes.
Oh, okay, my bad. I am uncultured. I heard South Fork. I thought it was a sandwich with
No.
Parmesan. I was like, oh.
With a drop of pomegranate grenadine.
Yep.
Ate a meal too with a drop of pomegranate grenadine in it.
Yes.
Oh my god.
So
Okay.
Sandwich with pomegranate grenadine. Yes.
I heard
Mm.
Parmesan. I heard
Please, there's nothing
Parmesan.
on my tongue.
I heard Parmesan. And I was like, okay. I'm sorry. But
Oof.
hearing, I was like, okay, he just wants a sandwich with Parmesan and I. He goes back to the kitchen. Sunset looks at you all and says, "Okay, we can go in there. He'll bring it out."
Okay.
Again, do you want to stay out here or do you want to go back in the room?
Back in the room. More private.
Yeah.
You enter back in the room. You notice it is way heavier in cleaning products and smell wise, like way more heavier than normal. He's like, he kind of gets a little lightheaded. He's like, oh yeah, they definitely clean this a lot more. Holy
I'm
shit.
still emitting lavender.
Yeah, thank you.
Still just emitting lavender.
Admitting. He goes to the side of the door and he says, please have a seat.
I sit down.
I take a seat as well, just across from them.
Vidrum.
Fidrum just stands.
I can see it.
Yes, Fridrum
Yeah.
just stands.
He kind of looks at you like, you sure you don't want a seat?
No, I'm fine, thank you.
Alright. He says, okay, so we will discuss once your food is all here so then everyone can be settled and such like that. Plus, also, this is a very delicate matter. But did you guys bring the page? Because I was told that you had another page.
Yes, I did.
Okay. He's like, so yeah, a little small talk, I guess. Kind of twiddles his thumbs, like, so how is everyone says doing?
I just got contracted with the Foxguard family to start making staffs.
Congratulations! I've heard about them.
Yes.
I've heard that their staffs are really excellent.
Yes.
Yeah, I heard something of a
Yeah.
rumor.
A
Staff of
rumor?
A rumor.
Uber?
Booba.
Oh no. Wait.
I just give Fedra a glare and just that says zip it.
He
What?
just smiles.
What do you mean? What do you mean, boob? Like Sunset's just like, huh? What the? Huh?
Just rumors, you know. They get around.
Oh yeah, I totally understand rumors. He looks at Paige and says, "Yeah, what about you, young lady? How you doing?"
I fed me an eating plant this morning.
What?
Yeah,
Want to meet him?
he
What?
was fighting with his brother this morning, and he was almost getting killed by his brother. So I had to take him away, and my mom took that one, and then I had to feed him his Sedgwick.
He starts hyperventilating a little bit. He's like, "There's plants out there that they eat meat. There's plants out there that eat."
Yeah, there's quite a bit of like species that eat people.
What? What?
Yeah, but
Oh my God, oh my
there's
God, oh my
none
God,
that
oh my
actually
God.
like live around these pods. They're just in our greenhouse.
Where's your greenhouse at?
It's on FU campus.
Alright, cool. I'm never going there. Ever. That's
Okay.
No.
No, you can go there. You
Nope,
just don't go anywhere near the
nope,
mush-shaped buildings.
No. No. I'm never stepping on them. No. Fuck that. No.
You also might be mocked by the lions myself.
There's lions on campus? Why is there lions on a campus? What?
They're pretty nice. All you have to do is get permission to the campus.
What? Yo, what the fuck?
Hey, Paige. You
Yeah.
playing them.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I'm in it for under. With a hint of rose.
I'm not okay. I'm totally going to my therapist today. You guys are the reason why I'm going to therapy.
I cast suggestion on
You
you.
haven't even heard what Fedrin has done today.
Me?
Me?
Ooh, me?
Sir,
no,
look at me.
you guys hear a knock on the door.
Uh-oh.
Sunset looks a little bit more relieved. He's like, come in. You see that the bartender comes out, and he brings this huge tray, like a little catering wheelie tray. And on there is dino nuggies, but they are not tiny. They are adult-sized dino nuggies. Oh, Jesus Christ. He looks at Paige and says, okay, could you not do that? Like, I will eat these in front of you myself if you do not knock it off.
It's just a bodily reaction.
I don't care. You can stop.
Bodily reaction.
Okay.
Thank you. He hands each person their food and drink that they requested. He looks to Fidrum. He's like, do you want to sit down for this, or do you just want to hold this stuff?
You can set it down on a table for me, thanks.
Alright, here you go. He's like, alright, if you need anything, just come back out and ask.
Did he also deliver drinks?
Yeah. I said food and
Okay.
drink on the table. You notice your drink has a little bit of whipped cream on it with a cherry, and it looks kind of like a sundae, so it's like a little fancy, and it's got a little long curly straw.
He knows me well.
But the straw is one of those fancy straws that are in the shape of a flower.
In a what?
In the shape of a flower.
Oh yeah.
Poggers.
I was either expecting something like that or ones.
Bartender is secretly a bard.
Yes.
Every bartender here. If you're not a bard in a bartender, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Fair
It's a
enough.
bartender.
I hate you.
Alright, so Fidrum feels the smite of 10,000 cringe. Sorry.
Cringe.
God just like comes down, smites that one.
He doesn't smite. He smacks the shit out of you. You are now dead. Look, he actually disappeared on the thing too. He actually is dead.
Oh wait, no.
Dum dum.
You left.
Yeah, it is
No,
cute.
my web page crashed.
Lamau, imagine your web page crashing. But nonetheless, we continue.
God telling you stop.
Stop the cringe.
When even Google tells you to stop.
Bro, it's even worse. It's Oprah GX.
Oh
Oof.
no. Yeet.
Be yeet. Okay.
Yeah,
Interesting.
yeet,
That's
delete. The feet. Anyways.
interesting words, God.
You guys sit there. Sunset says, would you like me to talk while you guys eat, or would we What do you want to do?
We can talk while we eat.
Before you eat, can I have, or not have? I'm sorry, borrow the page from you, but so it doesn't get ruined.
You know what?
Fair.
What? Fuck it. I'm going full on edge. So he just
What?
holds out a hand. Holds out his hand, just like pushes it through like the air. And then he just like his hand just disappears and he just comes back out with like a note.
You know that spell too? It's such a really good, useful spell. It's really cool.
It's wonderful. You never
Yeah.
lose anything.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Someone understands. He gets a little excited. He's like, someone else understands. He says, okay, is it okay if I make copies of this? I'll give you back the original, but I would just also like a copy.
Of course. No, you can keep it. Actually, I'll have a question after we're done talking about.
Oh, no, you can go ahead and ask now if you'd like.
Okay. Do you mayhaps know anything of the Children of the Purple Rose?
He stops.
You broke
He's
the
frozen.
man.
Hmm.
He slowly walks towards you, grabs you on the shoulder, and says, "Can we speak outside this room real quick?"
Oh, okay. You lead the way.
All right. He looks at you, the other two, and he says, "Give us a moment, if that's all right."
Guys, I'm gonna die.
I don't think he has the guts to kill someone.
He looks at you, Fisk. What do you
I was
mean?
joking.
What do I mean? I mean, you don't seem like the type that would just kill someone for asking for a little bit of information.
You would be surprised on what I could do. Nonetheless, excuse us. He opens up the door and gestures you to go out.
I go out.
He says, he shuts the door. He goes to the other room that's beside you guys and says, "Can you enter through here, please?"
Huh. Okay.
He goes in after you and he says, "Please have a seat."
Alright. So he just takes a seat. Proper seat. No slouching. No slouching.
A very proper gentleman. He looks to you. His arms are now crossed. You see an expression that you are unfamiliar with on his face, considering he's normally more anxious and stuff like that. He looks very upset, stern, and honestly, a little intimidating. He looks at you and says, "How do you know about the Children of the Purple Rose?"
A letter from my mother.
"Who is your mother?"
Did I actually give her a name?
"I don't know. Did you?
Did I?
Did you?
Reaper. Reaper, you're supposed to tell me.
You did not tell me her name.
I never did, no.
Come up with one.
This is the time to come up with a name."
Elena.
Elena G's nuts. Anyway, sorry.
Wow, Reaper, shut
That's
the
his
fuck
mother's
up.
name.
I'm still waiting for a name.
Me, quick fucking second, okay?
1,000.
You know what? I'll kick your ass.
Bet.
Is she the DM? She will kill your character.
Why does everyone think I'm gonna kill their characters? What the fuck,
Because
man?
you are.
I've never killed a character in my life.
Because we haven't given you a good enough reason.
You know what? That is factual. I've yet to have a good enough reason to kill your characters.
Except for Elijah, because he was just existing. You always wanted to kill him.
Well, He plays Ivor.
Okay, I've got.
Alright.
Fine.
What's the name?
Her name is Rihanna. Shut up. Shut the fuck.
How do you spell that?
It's R-H. Okay, Rheina.
Okay, thank you. You notice that his expression from being stern and a bit overly aggressive begins to soften, and his eyes look like they're about to water. You're Rihanna's child?
Yes. I'm Rihanna's child. And not my father's. Who I do not still yet know.
He takes a little moment, pauses. What do you know about the children of the Purple Rose?
Nothing much. I just had a letter of my of my deceased mother mentioning that that I must seek out the children of the Purple Rose if I wish to find out more of what's happened to her and as to who my father is.
He walks up to you, has a seat next to you, puts his hands on one of his knees, looks to you and says, "You have no idea how much I adore, miss, love, but not in the way of, you know, relationship wise, but more of, so, like, just family. Respect your mother. And as her son, I suppose you do need to know this to an extent. The order, not the order, sorry, sorry. The Children of the Purple Rose is a group of people looking to do things or learn about things that are not sought after by normal means. To give a bit more detail, it is a coven of warlocks.
You cut it out for me there.
Oh, sorry. What the Children of the Purple Rose are is that they're a coven of warlocks. And your mother was one of our founders.
My mother,
Mm-hmm.
a founder of a warlock coven.
I know this is hard to believe considering you are of more religious, of the celestial side. But before you make any judgments, the Children of the Purple Rose, although yes, they have more darker powers and get their magic through more darker means, that does not mean they are bad people. More of, it's a safer place and a more safer environment for them to be able to do the magics that they want to do. And they don't look for demons or demon lords. They do not ask for their magic or ask of their magic to be from very how would I put this? They are not from darker evil ones, because there are good demons, believe it or not. I know that is probably hard to hear, but the demon that the Children of the Rose get their power from is from a very old but very neutral demon that does not wish harm on anybody, but they do not care if you harm as well if need be. If that makes any sense. I know that's probably odd to explain.
Hmm. So they were a group of demon hunters, I guess, if you want to say.
Yeah.
And how do you know so much about them?
Roll an insight check for me, please.
Inside. It's +4. 1d20 +4. 70.
You notice his ears do a little bit of they flatten a little bit more than their perked up things. He kind of recoils back a little bit, starts fidgeting with his paws again, and kind of looks down from you. Well, how I know so much is because I am a part of it. He kind of moves away from you a little bit and he says, I'm aware that we are seen as evil doers and want to do nothing but bad and horrible things to people. But he looks at you kind of pleading for you to maybe understand his side of the view, his point of view, saying, but we're really not. Like, yes, we get our magic through somewhat unethical means, but we do not, like, sacrifice other people. It's more of, I guess, a sacrifice of ourselves, in a sense, to gain a bit more power, so we can hopefully do things to help people that we love and care about. He looks back down and he's like, I know it's not good, and I know you're a man of the celestial, but
You're a part of it.
Yeah.
Or a warlock.
Yes.
Do you know what happened to her?
To my mother? Or, sorry, not my mother. Sorry, your mother.
To my
I'm
mother.
sorry. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. He said your mother, not my mother. I'm so sorry.
No, he said that my mother then stumbled on it. And
Shut up, leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone, shut up, leave me alone. The character isn't as dumb as the DM, alright? Alright?
He's nervous.
He's nervous. Yeah, we'll put it at that. He says, yes and no. I don't know the full extent, but although yes, you deserve to know, it is not my place to tell you. I think the best way for you to know what happened to your mom would be to go to our school. Well, because it's a school we have. But we can't do that now because, well, one, we have the two other people here as well. Plus, we don't have school on Sundays, and so no one's there. You know, because it's the weekend.
Will I get any idea as to who my father might be then at this place?
Yes, and I don't know if you will like the answer or not.
cut it out for me.
Sorry. He said yes, but I don't know if you'll like the answer.
Honestly, probably not, but I have had enough bad things happen already, so it can go back worse. It can get worse.
As a DM, it could get way worse. But
I
nonetheless,
know.
um,
As an
uh,
off character, I know.
as a character, yes, I know. He looks at you and says, "Okay, I believe we've kept them waiting long enough.
We have.
Do you still have that piece of paper that I gave you?
Yes, I do.
I will write to you on when we could set a meetup, if you'd like."
All right. I'll hear it out.
He looks at you. He gets up, says, "Shall we?" and opens the door and gestures for you to come along.
Mm-hmm. He leaves and then enters the room.
He closes the door behind him. Fidrum, or not Fidrum. Wow, fuck. Fisk and Paige. What are your characters doing, or what were they doing while they were away?
I was just eating dino.
Fisk.
I was looking on my phone, trying to mess around with possible rune combinations for the staffs.
Always hard at work.
Yes. When he's got a job, he will work hard for it.
When it's for money, yes.
Yes.
Money.
I gotta
I
pay
need
off
money.
this. I need to pay off this loan and buy a peppercini farm.
Pepper.
Maybe I will.
Oh no! Wait, no! I wasn't supposed to give you inspiration. I would like.
all the pepperonis I want on my BLTs. No one could limit me.
Oh my god. I would like Paige and Fisk to also roll a vibe check.
Vibe check.
Yeah, because we really have not been able to do that because no one's asked. Roll a vibe check for me. For those who are watching, a vibe check is like a unique skill type thing. It's like perception, or is it insight? It's one of the two. It's like insight, but you know, on a group of people or a room. So, leave me alone. What'd you get?
You guess you got a nat 20.
Ooh! Alright.
Ah.
I got a 27 overall.
Fisk, what'd you get?
I'm doing the adding right now.
1 plus 1 is 3.
Eight. Oh no, it's not gonna be good.
What did you just get?
8, 12, then divide by 2.
No, it's just the
got
modifier. Do you remember how to do that? You did the modifier for it.
Did you remember it?
No, I'm reading the thing. It says vibe check and then divide by 2.
Yeah, no, that's to get to the plus whatever. So you
That's
know
to
how
get
you...
your modifier.
Yeah, that's to get your modifier. So you don't have to do all that. So you just have to roll a d20, and then add your modifier that you should have had earlier, because we made sure everyone had that.
Oh, well then I have like a plus 8,
Yeah.
so 10 in total.
Oh my god. You rolled a fucking 2?
Yes.
Bro. Anyways, Fisk, you don't really notice anything between the two. You were so concentrated on finding stuff on your phone that you just don't really care too much. Paige, on the other hand, you notice that Fidrum just got some very disturbing
Devastating.
news. Not necessarily devastating, but disturbing news about something. Can't tell. And you see that Sunset is way more nervous and way more like trying to detach himself from you guys as much as possible. he looks to Sunset looks to y'all and says, "Okay." He pulls out the paper and he says, Does everybody have a copy of this?"
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. He whips himself up a copy and he gives the original back to Fidrum. Um, he looks at Fidrum. After Fidrum takes it, he kind of just scoots away very quickly.
Finn just gives him a look and a smile.
Oh my god. He kind of like curls his tail around his leg and just kind of he's trying to like hold him as small as possible. He's trying to look as small as possible right now. He looks to you all, says, continue eating. I'm going to read through this if that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
He does so. He looks to you all and he says, "So, what are your assumptions of, or what do you make this out to be?"
So, the first one, I'm guessing, has to be a druid and has to be sacrificed at night, as well as they have to be young.
What do you make of the next portion of this poem?
There's three, so one of us explains one each.
Yep.
God.
Wait, what?
So we each try and explain one part of it.
Yep. What's your character interpreted from the poem?
Second one, right? Yeah.
Yep. Second one.
Yes.
Okay. Who's going first?
Paige already
Paige
did.
just went.
So
we're
it's
on the second
you two
bit.
now.
Wait, the second bit, the second sacrifice.
Yep.
Yeah.
Do you want me to just read it out, or?
As if you'd like to. You don't have to.
Hmm.
I'm just saying, what does your
Right.
character interpret from that second passage?
As far as I understand, the second one, or second sacrifice, is a ranger, perhaps, or I do not think I know of any other subject that may fit the criteria of land magic, unless Paige can help me on that. Is there another? Except for, of course, druidism.
No.
So a ranger is what I'm thinking, considering it also mentions arrows and they hold in their quiver. The sense is like the arrows they hold in their quiver. This one must be aligned with the solar's energy and done with in the old's light, which leaves the chain lightweight. Old light, unless we're talking about daylight, that would mean as the sun is setting. That is mostly all I have gained from that.
Sunset looks at you and says, I kind of can see where you're getting for this as well. I think that might be what you're... I think that's the right interpretation.
Not the rest of what he knows.
Wait, what?
No, nothing.
No, say it again, come on.
Mm-hmm.
Say it! You can say it out of character.
He's just giving his other ideas of what may be on the rest of the poem, or what it may title.
Okay. Alright,
For
Mr. Fisk. What's your interpretation of the third portion?
Third one, I believe it revolves around either some cultists or maybe a group of people that worship Hell's powers. As of another of the lunar spirit to bring balance to this spell. Maybe some sort of the lunar creature. There's many that it could be referencing, but yeah, no. All I can figure out is it has to be connected to the actual cult that will try to resurrect this creature the third. Bedroom, what was that for?
The flower cat.
Well, sunflower.
You mean
What his name is.
sunset?
Sunset. There we go. Sorry.
Jesus Christ.
Bro.
you just looking at him.
Sunset notices that you keep looking at him. He kind of tries to make himself even smaller. He looks back to Fisk and he says, "That is an interesting interpretation." What? The fuck was that laugh for?
Sorry.
Bro. Damn.
To me, that's just Sunset being like, yeah, maybe, but like.
What if it's something else?
What if it's something your small brain apparently can't comprehend?
Maybe it's like, like something completely different.
Bro, what if that's
Sunset being like, you stupid. No.
That's not what
Zero
I'm
strength,
saying.
zero
That's an
intelligence,
interesting
zero
take.
wisdom.
Bro. No.
Anybody ever saying that's an interesting take is them being like, no, you're wrong. But like,
I wasn't meaning it that sense though. That's the funny part. He was just like, "Oh yeah, that's actually kind of interesting." Like I didn't think about it that way. But nonetheless, we continue. He says, "Yeah, I think I understand where you're coming from, and honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if that's how this is. Because either old tales are either quite literal or bonkers, out of ballpark." Says, "Okay, this is a lot to take in, even though it is only the second portion, and from our sources, there are many more to come, if I remember correctly. So I would suggest you keep looking for the rest of this poem, but in haste."
okay.
And what about the hints that it's giving in these poems? People that might fit the descriptions. What about them?
What do you mean?
Well, what should we do with them? If we find any of them that may fit.
Well, try to keep an eye on them as best as possible. But the sad thing is, though, there are just so many people who could fit either of these descriptions that it's almost near impossible to figure out who their next target is. Because right now we don't even know who's the one doing the targeting, and that's who we need to find out as quickly as possible. But if you do find, I'm sorry, continue.
No, continue.
But if you do find someone that possibly fits any of these descriptions, well, obviously besides the first one, because sadly that already happened.
Thank you. Continue.
I'm sorry. I would try to keep them close to you as possible and see who they're in contact with. But don't try to be a creepy stalker about it, though.
I would never do such thing.
Fedrum
Yes,
just
you would.
looks at Fisk with a smile.
I look at Fisk with a smile.
If Sunset looks
Actually,
at
no.
you and he kind of just like,
I don't look at Fisk with a smile. I look at Fisk's face of disappointment.
Lamau.
Bruh.
Bruh. This is a
Fuck, man.
bruh moment. This is a certified bruh moment. Sorry. He says, well, is there any other information that you guys would like to share? If not, then I guess this would conclude our meeting for today.
No, I
Have
think
you-
that's all we need.
Anything
Alright.
more that you may have found on your hand?
He pauses
Oh.
for a moment.
I have half a mind to cast Circle of Truth.
uh, he pauses for a moment. He looks at you, mostly towards Fisk and Paige, and he says, "We do have some more unsavory information for the both of you. You are both students towards Faraday, correct?
Yes.
And you know of the librarian, Doreen, correct?
Yes.
Yes, she's very kind.
What about her?
He looks at you, Paige. You know, he's a little bit more intimidated and worried. And he goes, well, she is suspected to being a part of the order.
Well,
Where's the evidence to back this?
Well, there is not too much, but the reason why we suspect it is because she is always in contact with somebody that we know is definitely a part of the order.
blonde, short hair.
That's in a bob? Yes.
Yep. I saw her today.
You may actually know her name, or at least have heard of her. Her name is, or her, they. Their name is Nikita. Nikita Rain. Does that ring any bells?
Clearly.
We haven't seen her. Frederick just mumbles to himself.
He looks back at Fitrim, and we are aware that she is a student at St. Helena. So, do be cautious. We are unaware if there are too many people in St. Helena that may be part of the order, or maybe it's just her, but I wouldn't put it past if there was more people in there. So I would proceed with caution. For you, or you may not know if you're being watched or not. The fuck is that noise?
Pen?
Was it yours? Oh, from Zero? Yeah.
Pen.
No.
Pen.
Pineapple,
you-
pineapple, pen. Anyways. He looks to you all and he says, well, does that conclude today's meeting for now?
I do believe so. Unless there's any more info you'd like to share. We don't have very much else.
This is all that I'm allowed to share for the moment.
Yeah, I thought we just got along.
Hey, I am just the messenger. I can only do so much. To be honest, I'm not really even supposed to be doing this. The person who has asked for you is not supposed to be doing this, asking for outside help. So,
Is she from the same place as you?
who?
The informant, I mean, sorry. My apologies. Or whoever is at the head of all this for us.
He looks to you, says, yes.
Hmm.
Now I must take my leave. I apologize for the abrupt leaving, but I have to go now. If you need any other refreshments, please go to the bar. It'll be taken care of. Have a good day. And he just abruptly leaves the room.
Wait. I just stop him. Oh, just a brief second.
It sounds like you're actually getting up to go stop him. He's like, hey, wait a
No,
minute.
I just stopped him. I put my hand back into just in the into that portal thing. While my hand is in that portal, I pick up a coin. I cast. So this, you should not be able to see the spell. What was the goddamn name of it now again? I just had it. No.
Dum dum dum.
Dum 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 dum.
It was something object, if I'm correct. Ah, bugger. Am I being a
Bug
dumbass?
off, mate.
Probably. Yeah, no. Sorry. I just hand him a coin.
Does it have a spell or anything on it? I need to know
No,
personally.
no spells. No spell.
Just a
Just
coin? Is it doesn't have any other properties to it or anything?
Oh, it's just a silver coin.
That's sus, but alright. He
Just a silver coin is like just for your a trip. Just for your ride home.
he takes the coin, he looks at it, he looks back at you and he says, thank you.
You're welcome.
I will use this. He looks at you all and says, again, I bid thee a very safe and good day. Farewell. And skedaddles out.
And that's the good gesture. Just a good gesture, my guy. So
I do not trust that whatsoever. As a DM, I do not
Guys.
trust that.
I haven't eaten the nuggets yet. Haha.
The math is true.
President stays for a while.
I want Paige to look at Fedrin and look him dead in the eye and ask him, why the fuck were you so tense to his sunset the entire time?
10. He knows more than he lets on. That's about it.
I mean,
Things-
I would assume he would.
Oh yeah, but you would think he would, considering we are the ones searching as well. They may as well share what they know. Instead, we'll keep being run around the bush.
So, I'm not gonna get anything out. I also
You can
thinking,
roll for it if you want.
True.
I'm not gonna roll for persuasion. Can I roll? Nah, my intimidation's a -1.
Lamau.
-1.
I'm still gonna roll for intimidation.
Gets a nat
Gets
one.
-1.
It's a 7, so it's 7.
What's
Fidrin's
right?
I rolled an
not-
8, but it's a 7, so it
Fidrin
does not.
not feel intimidated whatsoever.
I could just do a wisdom saving throw against that, why not?
If you'd like.
Yeah, no, I got a 9.
Yeah, so like I said before, you do not feel intimidated whatsoever.
Anyways,
That doesn't
then
hit. Anyway, continue.
I will polymorph your ass right here.
Why just our ass?
Ew, that kind of weird. Kinda
We're all
sus.
just turning to Fisk. So that's what you listen to.
I look at Fisk, and I tell him we really need to get into Doreen's office now to get that book, like as soon as possible.
Yeah,
Well, I'm sure we can manage somehow.
we could probably go, yeah.
That's like, ayo, so tell me the
Timing.
plan.
What's the plan?
Oh, what's the plan, guys? What's the plan? Come
Is
on,
it
come on.
just Fedrin
It
just
has nothing
sits?
to do with Fedra right now.
So what's the plan? Fedrin
Um,
just
What's the
sits.
plan?
It's the bucket, the basket of nuggies.
I stare at Fedra. Has nothing to do with you.
Oof.
Oh, damn.
Alright. You do you.
I will do me.
Bruh.
Context, my dear.
And I do not care. If you're thinking that I'm fucking myself, that is on you.
I'm just eating nuggie. Fedrin's eating a nuggie. The world's gonna
Can
end.
you roll like Constitution saving throw, please?
No, no.
For what?
Because
We're
he's
eating the
bland.
nuggie.
What?
He's a bland.
What? Because I'm eating a nuggie, is the thing poisoned?
Roll a Constitution saving throw.
What the
Do it,
fuck am
bitch.
I rolling it for?
Do it,
Do it.
Pussy.
The DM says do it, so you have to do it.
It's final.
14. Guys, I'm dead of poison.
From a dino. Dude, death by
14,
dino nugget.
goddamn.
You eat what tastes like the most amazing food in your life. This is something. Listen,
Is that
I'm
what
not
you're
done.
saying?
I am not done.
If
I
anyone
am
knows what
not
flavor
done.
it is.
I am not done. You eat the most, like, the best tasting food you've ever had in your life. This is what it tastes like to eat something that has been seasoned by something other than bland. As you eat this delicious delicacy of Dino Nuggie, your stomach, on the other hand, though, starts to get a little bit upset because it is unused to seasonings.
Damn.
So good, but what's wrong with my stomach?
Fedrin just shows nothing. There's no emotion, bugger all.
Lamau.
He just shows nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone
He
can
literally
roll
made.
if they'd like.
He literally just made a really
Roll
good
for
nugget.
what?
Vibe check,
perception.
perception, insight.
To see what's wrong with Fedrum?
Yeah, to see if you get any reaction that he's apparently not showing.
What, you want me to
I'm
you want me to
done
roll
for today
deception?
already. Jesus
rolling?
Christ. Not one.
No,
You want me
three
to roll
now
for
ones.
deception?
I rolled a 8, so 1 second.
Well, 1,000.
No, it's
Shut
for
the
a
fuck up, you
perception
dumb
check,
bitch.
so that would, even if it was anything.
I got a 17
You notice,
perception.
Vidrum, like, you notice that he's starting to, like, put his hand, like, one hand over his stomach. Kind of like, it's a little upset. Other than that, you don't see too much else.
I look at him and do nothing.
Nope, wait, she noticed nothing. That's a deception roll.
Bruh. Bruh.
So you notice my hand moving, so
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. So,
okay.
so what I just fucking said.
yeah. But I
Th-
just play it off.
Yeah. So,
Real
so,
fair.
so again, what I just fucking said.
Yeah. With an 19.
Bruh.
So yeah. Bruh.
Bruh.
Bruh, it's a roll. Listen, it's a deception roll. Go.
Alright. What do you guys do now
Conflict.
after doing this or finding out this information? You're kind of just sitting there in that room with very clean couches and a strip pole in the middle, with also a table full of, well, one basket is still somewhat full of nuggies.
I take my nuggies and leave.
No, you already ate your nuggies.
Yeah,
I take Fedrin's nuggies and leave.
What the?
Oh god.
Okay.
Well,
I really will never understand them.
Women.
Women. Do not
Women.
fear with
I-
nuggies.
go back to the university.
Yeah.
Where do you go, Paige?
Home.
So do you guys walk together or in different paths?
I'll walk with Fisk, not Fedrim though. He's a bitch.
Bruh.
Everybody hates Fredrum all of a sudden.
You won't tell
This
me
is
to
crazy.
pee. My
Didn't
character
enjoy
loves
the
tea.
nuggies, bro.
Wait, what? What do you mean?
Tell me that you pee.
What?
Oh no.
Straight
Wait,
as
what?
white man. Am I right?
You still
Don't know
know
what
it.
tea
How
is.
am I supposed to react to it?
It's tea time, bitches.
It's tea time, bitches.
What are you, British?
The British are coming. It's tea time, bitches.
I would like a spot of tea. Of a
Giant
spot
teacup
my
is
tea.
now gonna be Fisk's weapon.
No. No.
The staff of
And I
the
cast
staff of-
enemy object on it.
No. Oh my god.
Zero just no, sorry. First just has a staff of cup.
Staff of cup.
A cup.
It can be a
Cup
cup
of
of tea, a
nuts.
cup of milk, a cup of,
Ass.
of coffee. It's a
New
cup.
idea.
Oh
For
no.
those big ass coffee or tea addicts that just don't
Oh,
need like a normal size
my-
of coffee or
dude,
tea.
it's gonna be a big gulp. That's what it's gonna be. But it's
Yep.
gonna be bigger than a big gulp. Oh, bro,
The
they will
staff of
die.
gold.
The
Schlorp.
staff of gulp.
It's not a gulp, it's a staff of schlorp.
Slurp.
Uh,
Oh,
Anyway.
no. But
let's
yeah,
continue with them.
Paige and Fisk, as you guys walk back towards the university, do you guys make any conversation, or are you just...
I just talk shit about bedroom.
Alright.
Do it though.
Alright, what are you saying about him?
How fucking dare he not tell us what the fuck is going on? Because he clearly was having some sort of fucking mood with Sunset today. And so, like, they want to tell us that again now. And, like, what am I supposed to do about that if he doesn't tell us his emotion?
Dear Lord.
Calm
Turn to Batman over here, or apparently Batgirl with fucking Martin Martins.
Fisk, do you say anything, or did you just let Paige ramble on?
I just let her ramble on.
Oh,
She needs.
oh God.
I hate straight men.
Oof.
Oof.
What?
What?
Wait, do you say that as, like, your character, or...
Yes.
I hate straight men.
I hate
Ouch.
straight
Oh.
men.
That got something out of Fisk.
Oh.
See, you literally had to say that I hate straight men for you. Oh my god!
No! Not this voice again!
Oh my god!
Oh, dear Lord. It takes you about a good 35 minutes to get back to the campus. Fidrum, what are you
Yes.
doing? Where are you
Oh,
going?
God. After they left, I go to the barkeep and say, "Can I have another basket that's the fairy kind of stole mine?"
Oh, what?
That's a slur, sir.
Sorry.
I'm gonna be honest, I did not hear what he said, so I was like, what did he say?
He
What
said
did he
a
say?
fairy. He said a fairy stole my dino.
Bro.
That's a slur, sir.
The fucking barkeep is a fairy. Like, what the fuck did you say to me?
Bro.
Yo, that's not cool, dude. Don't call somebody a fairy.
Alright, no, anyways, no, say what you were saying to him again so I could hear it clearly.
A fairy stole the nuggets from me. I mean, Paige.
Oh, you mean the adult dino nuggies? That's what you're asking for?
Yeah.
Okay. You want another
Yeah.
basket of
We
those?
kind of. Yeah.
You want two? We can give you two. Compensation.
No, just one for now.
Alright. Let's take a few moments, so be right back. Oh, he goes from behind the door. He says, do you want any
I'm gonna
sauces?
take it out, hey? No, I'm taking it out. Yeah, you can toss on some sauces. I'm taking it out, though, if that's alright.
Out of what?
I'm taking it away. Like, with me.
Oh, yeah,
When I
yeah,
go.
you're good. You're good. On the go.
Cool.
Take out. Got it.
Yeah.
You did. What kind of sauce you want?
Mm,
He looks at
anything
you.
want.
He says, all right, hot sauce it is. Got it.
Wait, hold up, sir.
You said any.
I'm not that brave.
He comes back a few minutes later. He has dino nuggies that are drenched in hot sauce. He's like, all right. He's like, here you go. On the go. Would you like a bag for that?
Yes, please.
Alright.
Unless you want me to kill you or something like that.
I mean, either way is fine.
Actually, no, it's fine. Just give it to me. It's fine.
All right, here you go. Do you want any like a drink on the go for that? Because I mean, you might need it.
No, I'm fine. Thanks. No, I'm fine.
I can't wait
alright.
to see Fedrum's world implode. Taste those dino nuggies.
Fredrum just like puts it in the dimensional place.
No,
Oh.
he eats the dino nuggies, and then it goes into his head, and it's just like a galaxy.
It just becomes a demonic creature.
Wait, so you the nuggies are in your other your space pocket.
Yes,
All right.
it's mine now.
Emergency nuggies.
Righty,
Yeah. Where do you go now?
I'm going back. I go back to the homeless shelter.
All right. You go back to the homeless shelter. The receptionist looks at you and says, "Oh, you again? How you doing? I didn't expect to see you so soon today, or at all, to be honest. No offense, no offense. It's great seeing you. I just didn't expect it."
No offense taken. It's alright. It's alright. We finished early with
Oh,
a
okay.
little bit of a group gathering. Decided to come drop off some stuff that I managed to get for Boblin.
Oh yes. He should be in his room now. It's kind of like quiet time around here. We have some activities for everyone to do, but we usually do a quiet time just for everyone so we can calm down for a bit. But yeah, he's in his
okay.
room down the hall.
Okay, thanks.
You're very welcome.
I guess good enough.
You enter into the room. You see that Boblin is laying in his bed. He's got like a book in his hand. And right next to him is George, just sleeping by his side.
I knock on the door. I guess I'm going in. I know.
He answers to you and he says, "Come in."
Just I walk in. Yes. I walked in. Yes.
I could do that, right? I could walk in.
right.
Is this the right answer?
This door is the mimic, right? It's not gonna eat me, right? No, I walk in. Hey, Bob. Hey, Bob.
He puts down his book. He's like, "Fedrum, how you doing, friend?"
No, I'm doing alright. I'm doing alright.
He carefully gets down from the bed so he doesn't disturb George, who is still fast asleep. Hi.
Place my hands both into. Hi. It's like while I'm talking to him, I just place my hands both into like the space pocket.
Yo, what on
So
earth are
I
you doing?
managed.
What was that?
Like my eyes just vanish for him. Oh, it's just easier gathering. I'm not a big fan of backpacks as they've been kept getting stolen from me. I have
Stolen?
procured
What do you mean? Who steals people's backpacks now? What on earth? Sorry, I can see.
idiots.
I'm so,
Just idiots. Don't worry about
apparently.
it. So I have Pearl Snacks. He does like in a very soft voice. I've got Pearl Snacks. He shows him.
He waddles towards George. He's like, George, wake up, wake up. He does it in the softest, kindest of ways of waking up of an animal. He's like, George, come on, wake up, buddy. You need to be awake for this. You see that George slowly opens up his eyes. He does a little big yawn, and then he looks around, and then he looks directly at you, and then the bag, and stares at nothing but the bag.
The bag has been noticed. Oh no, run for your life.
He doesn't move though. He just looks at the bag. He's like, "Ayo, what's in there?
Hey, yo. What you got there, man?
What you got there,
Is
man?
that for me, bro?
Ayo,
Eyebrow wiggle.
no."
But and then I have something. I don't know if you like spicy food.
I love spicy food.
He just takes out the dino nuggies.
No way, Dino Nuggies, and they're adult sized. Oh my! I mean, this place is great, but they have like, not the best food here, but it's okay because I understand. Gotta feed a lot of people. But Dino Nuggies, you've got to share. We got to eat these together, man. These are amazing. Trust me.
These are treasure.
It's like he grabs one and like he doesn't reach you because he's pretty tiny, but he extends his arm out as much as possible. He's like, dude, come on, take one, come on, you gotta have one. These are amazing. Please, just for me, you can have just one.
Fine.
Peer pressure at
Or
its
he just
finest.
Walks to like a cupboard or something where you can just place down both objects. And then he just accepts the nuggie.
He accepts the nuggie.
He accepts the nuggie.
Do you eat the nuggie?
He do the eat.
Do you eat it all at once or like little bites?
Bites.
Roll another Constitution saving throw for me, please.
Oh my god.
With disadvantage.
I am the dead.
I am
Please
the
understand.
dead.
Now
I am
what?
the
Now what? Now what? Now what?
Damn, you really just don't like Fedra right now.
No, fuck you.
Ayo.
Go kill me, yes.
You got an 18. You gotta do one more roll.
Yeah.
Well, one more.
Yeah, because I said with disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it.
What was the 19 plus?
Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch.
The 19. That was for something else before.
Okay.
The 19 was a deception roll.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
No better.
You eat this Dino Nuggie slowly, savoring the flavor. But with each
What
bite,
flavoring?
you experience pain, an imaginal pain that you're unfamiliar with eating food. It's almost as if it's a betrayal against the food, but at the same time you're enjoying it. Masochist. Anyways. But as you eat
I'm
this...
sorry, what? Are you forcing a king on Fedra?
Maybe. No, I'm kidding. Honestly, I would not put it past Fidra Mina Masochist. I'm
Me
gonna be
neither.
dead ass.
It is now
Me
noted,
neither.
Fedra has defeat Masochist.
I will make this a thing.
He takes half physical damage.
but he gains advantage on rolls.
Yeah.
Um
That all against himself.
New feet. New feet.
against himself.
He takes half damage from physical, but he has a
You
higher
can make
roll
a
against
sadist
12.
feat where you know, like have advantage on doing damage,
Oh, my,
inflicting damage on somebody.
that'd be overpowered. That would be.
Yeah, but it would have fit every single character.
You know, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Last
'Cause I
time
feel
I
like
checked,
it's
it's just
set
a
up to be like
that's just a
character trait.
class feat for the barbarians.
Ayo!
But they take
They-
more damage in a sense as well.
Yeah, that would
Yeah.
work. That would give them. Yeah.
Like they get to chance to do a lot more damage, but they themselves also just
The
get
glass cannon.
damage. Yes. Glass cannons that, you know, get the highest hit dice to roll.
True.
DM, homebrew.
Ayo.
Ayo.
Oh no.
Dino
What have I
nuggies,
done?
dino nuggies.
Yo, make a dino like your homebrew thing.
Ayo.
They have potion effects.
Honestly, wait a
I
minute.
petition that we replace any potion that we ever
Dino
use
Nugget.
as Dino Nugget.
Honestly,
Dino nuggie of healing.
it's just a green dino nuggie. It's like a stegosaurus or some shit.
Instead of,
I am a
instead of
stegosaurus.
alchemy station,
No.
we just have bakeries that are doing this stuff.
Oh my god.
We don't have.
I mean,
alchemists
it is
around.
modern.
Yeah, it's true. That is modern.
That is true. That's true.
D&D.
Yo, you want a
Land of the
healing nugget?
dino nuggies. You want a healing dino nuggie? Oh god.
My ears.
Imagine that scene in Jurassic Park, except for the Dino Nugget.
Yes.
Somebody
Alright,
actually
new-
made that.
Hold on, new D&D campaign, maybe.
A Jurassic Park D&D campaign, except for
Everything's a Tarask.
Yes.
you. No, everything is not a Tarrasque. Fuck you.
Lamau. Nonetheless, you experience a lot of joy eating this dino nuggie, and this time though your stomach doesn't get upset by eating this, especially since it's hot food.
Damn it.
Bro, he rolled an 18.
I don't care. He deserves to
Why are
die.
you trying to kill
Oh
me,
my
bro?
God.
What the hell?
You are also you feel comfortable eating spicy foods because although they bring you pain, they are hot, so you're immune to its
Spice is life.
effects
You're
to an extent. You see that Boblin is eating these nuggies like very quickly, but he's doing like the fire dragon things, like this shit's hot, but it's so good. I gotta eat this now. He looks back at you, kind of like dino nuggie in hand. He's like, "You want another one?"
Should roll a
Silence.
persuasion check against him.
I'm fine. It was enough for me, thank you.
I cast gate and appear next to him and say, "Eat the nugget."
I silence him.
um, he
Tear open a dimensional door just to get someone to eat a chicken nugget.
Just instantly cast silence on the board.
bro, eat the nuggie.
Yo, bro, it's a nugget.
He
You know-
swallows and he still has one gestured out to you. He's like, you sure you don't want to? You look like you enjoyed that.
Eat the fucking cookie.
Persuasion check. Persuasion check.
Dawson, what is Boblin's persuasion?
Wait, you sure you want to do a persuasion check against me?
Are you sure you want to do it against me?
I think Boblin's persuasion is definitely like 1300.
Wait. You notice at the same time that George has gotten off the bed, sits in front of Boblin. He looks at you, looks at the nuggie, and looks at you again.
I made rules.
And then it
Those are my perception rules. Not persuasion rules.
Eine Minute.
Rolling D100.
Hold the fuck up. So gets a nat one.
He gets advantage because of George, by the way.
He gains advantage because of George.
I rolled with disadvantage.
You know, yeah, you roll with disadvantage, but you already rolled twice, so you got a
Because of
19.
George.
George is the bestest of buffs.
That's just Poros in general.
Facts.
Yeah, no. Keep a poro for easy buffs, my guys.
Easy buff.
For a
This
yodel,
is-
for damage
I'll just get my little barbarian friend just a little
Oh,
Poro
not,
and just
not
be like,
D100,
here.
oops.
bruh. You just get your
Bruh.
barbarian a poro. As soon as the
Yeah.
poro takes one hit of damage, the barbarian just gets superior rage.
Oh my god.
Makes sense.
So they're playing Nar now?
Yes. Not
Zero
the
is
poro,
all
just the
too well
barbarian.
familiar with Nar.
The barbarian just turns into Hulk.
Oh my god.
Hulk Hogan.
He
My baby.
rolled a 25.
A 5.
A 25.
And you have a 19.
Yeah. Fine. I can
Fuck you. Eat the fucking nugget.
The
Fuck
nuggie
you.
that that he's giving you is like a little T-Rex with like little arms out, but they're like stubs. And then like its mouth is open to show like the little jagged teeth. But it's like covered in hot sauce. You go and eat the nuggie.
Pedro just takes them again and devours them. Just everything. He just puts the entire thing.
Boblin looks back and he says, "Good lad." And
Lad.
down below you see
Constitution for the
George
team,
kind of do a little like a little head shake, like yeah.
Yeah. Constitution saving throw?
Nope. Unless you want to roll for one.
I'm
You're
fine.
fine. You sure?
No, I'm good. I'm good.
No, I'm good. I'm great. I don't have to do that. Okay.
I'm pretty good.
Eventually the basket is completely devoured, mostly by Boblin, but you have at least eaten 2. So there's that. Boblin looks at you and says, "Thank you. That was so great. It has been so long since I've had Dino Nuggies, especially from the Young and Restless nightclub. They have the bombest of nuggies."
Keep that in mind. Sweet. Isn't that where we just came from?
Yes.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
This man knows his Dino Nuggies, okay? He knows.
This is Reaper just introducing her god character.
Yeah.
Boblin the
Boblin
Goblin,
is
and his power is Dino Nuggies.
he squashes somebody under the dynamite.
I swear, if Boblin turns out to be the big bad, I'm gonna cry.
We won't be able to beat him because he's got a Poro.
He got
That
a
doesn't mean
Poro, and he's
anything.
gonna have Dino Nuggies.
Are you saying you would harm an innocent Poro?
Ayo. Ayo,
No.
Roger would like to talk to you. Professor Roger would like
I'll
to
just
talk
banish
to
the
you.
Poro so we can't hurt the
Roger
Poro.
is not an innocent Poro.
Hey, you don't know. You don't,
No,
you don't know his
I
backstory.
just banished the Poro. We can't hurt the Poro if it's banished.
Poro has godlike powers. I'm back, bitch.
Yeah, after the
It's just
fight.
over his shoulder being like, I'm back.
With the most
Fine.
glorious
Get rid of me?
of mustaches.
No. What I do is I just put my hands out, pulls out a fuck ton of Poro snacks.
Oh. Oh. Wait a minute. The tides have maybe turned.
Be careful, he might maul your hand off though.
You know what? Yeah, that's factual. But alright.
Yeah.
Boblin looks at the other package that it shows it's like from a bakery, and he looks at you and says, "Is that what I think it
Those
is?"
are Poro snacks, yes.
George, he looks down, George just sits and just stares at Boblin. Like, now, give me. He's trying to use, like, telekinesis, just like, give
I
me.
require the snacks.
Give me the snacks, servant.
Boblin looks back at George and says, no, I'm not giving them to you. You are going to get fed by him, and you need to thank him properly. George immediately turns around and looks at you like, now, servant, give me.
He does a small nervous laugh. Yes, he's like in character. He goes, picks up the packet and goes to George.
You see in the back of the Poro, like, so Poros have like little stubs of a tail. You see it's starting to wiggle a little bit. You can kind of hear it on the floor. Yeah, a little wag. He's waiting ever so patiently.
It's only one, eh?
Yep, he only bought one.
I open the pack, and I take out the snack, and I hold it out for him.
As you start opening up the pack and stuff like that, you can see there's drool coming off of his tongue.
Vedrum has lost a hand.
No.
Vedrum takes 58 d6 of non-damage.
Of a nom damage. No.
He gets a Vietnam flashback.
Oh no. He waits patiently as you pull out the treat, and still just looks at you. And before you give it to him, you hear that Boblin says, "Gentle, be nice." And he waits patiently.
Vedrum just gives him the snack. Just holds it out for him. He gives the snack.
George goes up to you a little bit more, like just very slowly. He opens his mouth very slowly and very gently takes the snack out of your hand. And then backs away underneath the bed and just munches it all to hell. No, he doesn't choke on it.
He just devours it.
He devours it.
No.
Like, you hear some noises that are just like, that's coming from a Poro. Yeah, there you go.
Bro, he's going full on.
He going ham with this snack.
Bro, he going super
grapefruit
saiyan on that
technique.
snack.
Grapefruit technique. No.
So what? Just standing there powering up?
It takes 6 episodes to power up to eat
We'll be back 6 sessions later.
But you can still. Alright, it's the 7th session.
You come back in like 3 sessions. You come back and you just walk into Goblin's room, and you just hear faintly in the background.
And as soon as his power up is just done, he just grows the most.
And then, like, when he actually is about ready to eat it, all he goes is no, and then it's gone. That's what you're building up to.
Yes, it turns out that George is the almighty god. He's Poro Goku.
Oh my god.
A minute later, he comes back out from underneath the bed, and then he jumps on you.
What?
Yeah, he jumps on you.
Bedroom catches him.
And he's like wiggling around, like kind of like a little like wiener dog or whatever that just wiggles, or I guess more of a chihuahua. But it's just from pure excitement. And he starts licking your face, and it is very saliva heavy.
Oh no, come on.
He's just like, hey yo, you got any more?
Ayo, ayo, I will
Bro,
give you
what the
more licks, more love.
And more.
Give me more.
What the fuck? Nah. Like, yo, bro, calm down, bro. Please.
Boblin doesn't even try to help getting George out. He is laughing his ass off right now. He's like,
Help. Help, I'm being devoured.
You're being devoured.
Ayo,
I am being eaten.
you're being eaten. This is what it feels like to be a dino nuggie. Eventually though, he calms down a little bit because he's starting to like get off the sugar high. Who the fuck
The
had the echo?
Oh.
your mom.
I'd hope not. She's sleeping. Nonetheless, eventually he kind of like after he's done wiggling, he's like okay. He starts like trying to get off of your lap or your hands. He's like he wants down. He's like trying to wiggle out.
Yeah, I put him down.
He gets down on the floor and he jumps back up on the bed and takes a poro nap. Boblin is still laughing a lot, and then eventually he's like wipes a few tears away from his eyes, and he looks at you and he's like, "This, today was great. Oh, you didn't even know what would happen." Yeah. So, that's what happens when you give George a poro snack. Yeah. It's the sweetest, most disgusting thing that happens. Because he looks at you, he's like, yeah, you've got a nice covering of saliva on your face. Yeah, you got the old George treatment.
Fredden just tries to get it all over.
Boblin goes and grabs a few tissues from nearby, and he's like, here you go. And hands you the tissues. He's like, down the hall there is a bathroom. If you'd like, you can go wash up there if you'd like.
I'll do that. Thank you.
As you leave the room, you notice that you see. Actually, no. You know what? Do a perception check. Do a perception check.
Oh no, guys, I have no eyes.
Too bad.
Too bad. You got blinded by the saliva.
1d20. Bruh, I got heavily blinded. Beyond's got the better rolls.
As you leave the room and head towards the bathroom, you do notice there's a figure at the front desk, but you cannot figure out, or you cannot make out who the figure is. Do you continue going to the washroom?
Yeah, but he does glance over his shoulder.
Still with the glance, you can't quite figure out who it is.
Now if only I was goddamn me.
You wash your face, you come out of the washroom, and you notice that the figure is now gone. So the figure you saw at the front desk before is now gone after you've washed your face.
Oh. Is there? So I didn't see any notable.
Nope.
Okay. I just say my goodbyes for the evening.
Boblin looks at you.
Goblin.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No. Go on.
Speaketh, child.
No, you speaketh.
No, you.
No,
on,
you.
You were going to say something. Go on.
No. You. Fine. You first. Speaketh.
All I was going to say is Boblin looks at you and he says, I thank you so much for your time today and for the happiest of joyous moments that has occurred here so far. They were amazing. These memories will very much be cherished. Thank you.
You're welcome. You know what? Next time you're coming with me to the bakery.
Really? Would they even allow me in there? I mean, you never know
You
nowadays.
have to.
You never know.
Otherwise, we'll have to just get you a set of clothing.
Nah, you don't have to do that. Come on, come on. You already done so much.
We'll see. We can go to the bakery if they don't allow anything more. Let's see what we can do.
All right. Now skedaddle. Go do your student things that you do.
That I do.
Yeah, that you do.
Yeah, I've got stuff to do. Alrighty. Thank you for your time.
You're very welcome, and thank you very much for your time.
You're always welcome. See you next time, my good friend.
The same to you as well. He goes to close his door, because you're standing in front of the doorway. He turns away, but he does like a little bit of a grimace, it's like, I got dino nuggies today, and shuts the door.
He's gonna brag about that to everybody now.
Oh, hell yeah. Absolutely.
Well, he did get an entire box, basically, so yeah.
Yes. Where do you guys, or not guys, sorry, where do you go now?
I go back to Fedrum High. Well, not Fedrum High.
Fedrum
No! I go.
It's okay,
I go
we're not
to
cops.
I go to
No,
St.
sir,
Helena.
it's hi, how are you?
No, sir. It's Felony.
Bro, what? Where the hell are you
I'm going to St. Helena University.
going? Are you sure? You sure?
Yeah.
You may need to take a drug test out of character.
Listen, you little shit.
I'm listening, you big shit.
I'm walking to St. Helena Cathedral. I'm not going to FU. I'm not going to F
Fuck
High. I'm going to St. Helena.
You go to St. Helena's, and nothing eventful happens while you're walking there.
Whoa, magic.
Over to Paige and Fisk. Fisk, you're back in your laboratory here, messing around. What are you trying to do?
I was going to the library, I said.
Oh, the library? Oh, I'm sorry. Do you both go to the library? Or is it just Fisk?
I'm not supposed to work today, so I don't going and doing your plan would be a good idea.
Okay, so it's just Fisk in the library?
Yes.
Alright, Fisk. What are you doing at the library?
I'm just gonna be perusing some books here
What
and
kind
there.
of books?
No specific books, just gonna be looking around casually,
Oh,
checking
okay.
up. Just, is there any cameras in the library?
Oh, yeah.
There is?
Shit.
Well then, I guess I keep looking around, trying to make it so I am not too obvious, but is there any like blind spots where I could maybe silently cast some magic?
Yeah, all the way in the back corner of the room, you could probably do that.
How far is that from the librarian is at?
About a good 25 feet.
Good 25 feet?
Yep.
Okay. Would I have line of sight at all? To like
No.
like any no? Well then. I will go to the back corner and I will cast mislead.
Do you mind rolling a stealth check for me real quick?
Okay.
You're like, okay.
That is a 22.
Alright, you succeed. Alright, continue. What do you do after you
Alright.
cast mislead?
Well, mislead, I become invisible, and at the same time, I make an illusionary double of myself. So, while this is all happening, I'm just gonna make it so my illusionary double is just like making it look like they just were back there to try and see if they could find anything.
Okay.
They can walk, talk, do everything that I pretty much can, except obviously they are an image. They can't actually interact with things.
Alright.
So, while that's all happening, I will have it so they are just perusing still. But I will try and see if I can sneak past the librarian.
All right. Do another stealth check for me, please.
Another stealth check?
Yep.
Okie dokie. That is a 14. But I'm going to use the lucky feat and roll again, just to be sure.
Gets a fucking worse number than before.
Well, that's the nice thing about the lucky feat, is I get to choose correctly.
I know, but I'm saying like the new one you're rolling, it's worse.
Oh yeah, no, it is worse, unfortunately.
Is it? How? What did
Do
you
have
roll?
Inspiration, Dennis.
I think I used that already, unfortunately.
Oh right, we still have inspiration.
Oh yeah, I meant to
Yep.
give a point for everybody. So you know what, Zero, you get one right now.
Oh, okay. If I remember correctly, it's just a D6, or...
Oh,
Yeah,
like using the inspiration point?
Yeah,
It basically just means you get to re-roll again.
okay. Well,
Again.
that is a 16 plus my 5, so that's a 21 to
There we
sneak.
go. Woo! All right, you get by
Herman,
flawlessly.
our sneaky guy sucks.
Our sneaky guy sucks. It requires him to do 3 fucking rolls.
Let's
I'm
be
not
honest,
sneaky.
I'm the sneaky
My
guy
thing is
here.
about deception. I deceive people. That's my entire shtick.
Yeah, let's be honest. I'm the stealth guy here.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's true. Yeah, he did do that. Nonetheless, you get by the front desk where Doreen is still sitting playing a solitary.
Alrighty.
solitaire.
Once you get past the desk, what do you do?
I'm gonna go into the back. Try and see if I can. If I remember correctly, there was a door as well to like her office space in the back.
So basically what it is there's your desk, and then in the back there's no back room. There's literally
Okay.
just the back wall where it's right behind Doreen, and there's just a huge shelf full of books. And then if you were facing towards the library from Doreen's side, so facing as if you were the librarian, to the left of her is a door that is closed shut,
Okie
which
doke.
is her office.
If I'm correctly, that's where we also got the information where it paused. That's where stuff that normally normal students and people can't just get access to. It was in that area.
Yep.
Okay. Well, I'm going to have it so my. How? Actually, shoot. I'm going to very slowly just open the door first, try and see if maybe how attuned she is to hearing stuff.
You notice that the door is locked.
The door's locked. Oh,
Mm-hmm. But you do also
Concentration.
notice that there are keys sitting on the side of her desk.
right next to her as
Yup.
well.
Right next to her.
Oh boy.
There's gotta be one interesting game of solitaire.
I'm gonna have my illusion. It gets to mimic my voice and everything as well.
So it can't be heard. So your voice can't be heard from where you're at. It'll be just through the mimic.
Yep.
All right. What does your mimic say?
Forget her name. God damn it.
Doreen.
Doreen.
You notice she perks up. Yeah.
You wouldn't happen to know where the section of the illusionary tricks are, would you?
I'll be right back.
And it was never heard from again. She looks up. She notices your mimic and says, yeah, should be just right beside you. It's like right next to you."
I can't find this specific book, and I'm looking around here, but I'm not seeing it.
Which book are you looking for? There are computers nearby where you can easily search up which ones you need, and they should tell you exactly where they're at.
Tina's digging herself.
I'm not making this easy.
This is why Tina should have waited till. That's
Oh no, nope, that's no fun.
That's no fun.
But I mean, can you help me just take a look over here? I'm having some real trouble with this. Persuasion check.
Would you like to roll for persuasion?
Yeah, 23.
All right. You notice that she kind of lets out a bit of a sigh, like I was having a good run
fucking
too.
idiots.
She pauses her game. She gets up slowly, does a little bit of a stretch. Make a dexterity check. Please.
Dexterity?
Yeah.
Just a normal check, not a saving throw?
Yeah. You know what? Saving throw.
Okay.
Okay, made it worse for myself.
That is a 13. Oh god. Even with my +7. Lucky feet!
How many times can you re-roll with the lucky feet?
3.
Okay. Are you gonna re-roll or not?
I'm gonna, yeah.
All right, you can go ahead. Gets
22.
worse. Okay. You successfully dodge the hoof that would have definitely hit you in the crown jewels area.
Oh god.
Just do stuff.
Sorry. She then proceeds to trot towards where your mimic is at. She's like, "Okay, what are you looking for? Which book are you looking for? What exactly are you trying to do? You know, so on and so forth."
Just some little cool little hand tricks and stuff like that.
Oh, hand tricks. Okay, she goes down to the bottom of the shelf, kneels down a little bit. Says, "Okay, so this book here shows about illusionary hand tricks, which I think would be more up your alley, but it also shows some really cool card tricks as well." And starts just rambling about these books.
Rambling's good. While that's all going on, my real self is going to go and quietly grab the keys and try and get into the back.
You're like, "Yes, thank God for nerds and rambling."
Yes.
Wow.
You grab the key successfully without making noise. Make a perception check for me real quick.
Okie dokie. Dirty 20.
You notice that there is a person with blonde hair with a bob walking through the door and is looking for someone.
In where again?
She's at the door, and like at the doorway to the library. So she's just
Ooh.
walking in.
Okie dokie. I'm gonna keep going very quietly and whatnot, try and access into the. She's not in Doreen's little office area, is she?
No, she just
No.
walked in the front door, but she
Okay,
is
she
definitely
walked-
heading your way.
I'm gonna make it so my illusion just kind of peeks around and just sees the lady and goes like, hello, how can we help you?
From 25 feet away. Hello!
Yeah.
Doreen looks at you and says, hey, we gotta keep quiet whispers.
Sorry, they're just some lady. I've never really seen her before.
Doreen looks and she kind of just stops. She looks at you and says, hold on, I will be right back, and starts trotting back up to the front desk.
Okay. Well,
Mind
I'm
if
gonna
I
very
move?
quietly still just try, like, how visible is that little back space?
Very
Would she be able
visible. Very visible.
Wait, can I do something real quick?
You're not there, so
Yeah.
No. I can still cast scrying.
what does scrying exactly do?
I could just see and hear a particular creature you choose the same
Uh,
plane of existence. It's essentially just me looking or hearing same person.
All right, go ahead.
So
So
I'm gonna cast it on zero on Fisk. So if I'm
um,
correct, they're a familiar person. So say though it's a wisdom saving throw. So they have a -5 on their saving throw.
mm,
Yes.
so yeah, 0. Go ahead and cast a
My,
wisdom saving throw, but you get
CV2.
an advantage because he would be looking at your mimic.
Technically not.
wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, but
It
no,
is a strong. It's the person itself, not its mimic.
yeah, no, but he did the one spell from before,
Mislead.
Yeah.
mislead.
I'm invisible.
Yeah, he's invisible right
And-
now, so you'd see the mimic.
Yeah.
I
I got 13 twice, so
Lamau. I don't know if that saves or not. He'd have to tell you.
if it does, then his
How much? Sorry.
I
what
got
did you say?
13 twice, so
Does that save?
Wait, 15.
no 13.
13. Okay, the attack slash save is 16.
All right, so he doesn't save. So you do see the mimic.
No. No, so I can hear, and so on failed save, the spell creature an invisible center within 10 feet of the target. You can see and hear through the center as if you were there. The center moves with the target remaining within 10 feet of the fourth. A creature that can see invisible objects sees the center as a luminous orb about the size of your fist.
Yeah, so if he is seeing invisible objects, it doesn't say if the character itself is invisible.
Yeah.
So, and if that's not how that actually works, we're gonna make it work now because I'm the DM.
You host. So wait, I can just see him.
You see the
Or-
mimic. You look through the mimic and stuff like that.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Now I've got a show.
Now you've got a show. As Doreen is heading up to the front desk, you see that the other person though, Fisk, is starting to head behind the desk.
Oh dear. I'll assuming that she's probably gonna get like close to the like where the door area is. I'm just gonna make it seem like the Doreen was maybe gonna be accessing the door somehow or something, and just back away a little bit, close enough to the door where I can maybe try and sneak in if need be.
Doreen gets to the front. She looks at this mysterious figure, says, "What are you doing here?" in a very quiet whisper. But you're close enough to where you can hear. The other person says, "We need to talk. I told you today was the final day, and we do not have the time to be dawdling. Now, let's meet in the back room like normal, okay?" She's like, "But I have a student here that needs my assistance. Can I do it after I've helped them?" The person looks back and says, 5 minutes. That's it. That's all you get. And she's like, "Okay, fine." Doreen goes back to your mimic and says, "Okay, sadly I won't be able to help you as much as you'd like, and I'm terribly sorry, but I have other urgent matters to attend to, but I can still help you for a couple more minutes if that's okay with you."
It's fine. While she's coming back, I'll just make it look like my character was putting away like one of the books, like they've been looking at it or something. Like,
Okay.
I got a quick look at him.
She's like, "Okay, I'm terribly sorry for the interruption." As she is talking to you a little bit more, you notice that the stranger is heading to the front, to the office, and opens the door without needing a key and walks in.
Am I able to like sneak in right behind them at all, or?
Roll stealth.
Oh God. Come on, give me a good stealth check so I don't have to. Yes, 21.
Yes, you walk in without being noticed.
Okay. How big is this space?
Very large. It's
Very
enough
large,
to
okay.
fit at least 3 centaurs.
Okay. I got a lot of space to work with, at least.
Yup. Within a few minutes, you can still hear that Doreen is talking with your mimic, but eventually she says, "Okay, my apologies, but I will have to leave now. If you have any other questions, I would suggest, or looking for any other books, I would suggest going to the computer and looking it up there, if
Mhm.
and such like that. But I'm sorry, but I must attend these urgent matter.
Yeah, you're all good.
Again, I'm very
Have a wonderful
sorry.
day.
Same to
You're all
you.
good.
Um, she does a little bit of a bow and says, "Okay, farewell," and goes
Mhm.
back to the desk and goes into her office.
Okay.
Did you move away from the door?
I moved to a space that looked like it was a little bit less treaded through.
Okay. Doreen enters into the office, looks at the stranger and says, "We cannot keep doing this. You know I'm working. You understand this, correct?" The other stranger looks back. She's like, "I know. I'm aware. But, you know, we don't have time. We're running out of time." Oop, cats are arguing. Sorry. Anyways, Doreen says, I'm aware, but I still need more time. Like, I don't know who, how, what, where. The other person looks back and says, "It doesn't, well, it matters, but at this point, it doesn't matter. You need to figure out who." Um, Roll insight check on the mysterious person.
Insight check. Okay. 18 plus 2, so that's 20.
You can see that the situation is getting rather hostile with one another. Um, you can see that Doreen is extremely nervous and afraid, whereas the other person, although much smaller than Doreen, doesn't seem like you want to fuck with them. They're a massive threat. As you can hear them keep bickering, you see that there is a bit of a light surrounding the mysterious figure, and she says, "I've had enough." Or, sorry, "I've had enough. You need to find out who the target is and inform me on who it is. You have until tomorrow." And they storm out, but the light vanishes as they leave the door.
Quick question. While this is all going
Answer.
on, would I be allowed to, like, subtly, obviously I'm invisible, but would I be able to have my phone on and possibly be, like, able to record this, or would that dispel it?
Is your thing a concentration spell?
It is a concentration spell.
Roll for concentration.
Okie dokie. So is that just gonna be like a flat roll, or would I add anything to it?
I don't remember. I think you're supposed to add something to it. I think concentration's like with a flat roll and then plus your spellcasting ability, I think. Like modification. I
Let's
think.
see here really fast.
Or maybe it's wisdom. I don't remember. It's one of the few. I don't know. No yawning.
I don't see anything on adding my other stuff to it, so it'll just be flat.
I do flat with your spell ability. Spell
With my
modification.
spell ability.
Yeah,
12.
we'll just do that for now.
Modifier or spell attack?
Modifier. Sorry, modifier.
Modifier? Okay. So that's a 16.
You do not break your concentration, and you're successful on being able to bring out your phone and recording the conversation.
Okay.
Um, as you do that, and once the mysterious figure left, you see that Doreen, she was standing before, but now just almost collapses to the ground and starts weeping.
Hmm.
Um, she puts her hands on her face and says, "I can't keep doing this. I don't even. I can't. I don't even know why I even did this in the first place. I don't. I don't understand. I can't let them keep doing this. Too many people have lost their lives for this stupid shit. I'll have to find something out." She grabs some tissue paper, or not tissue paper, tissues from her desk, wipes away her tears, fixes up her face a little bit, um, kind of does like a little calm breathing exercise to calm herself down. Says, "Okay, 3, 2, 1." Opens up the door and walks out.
Hmm. Well, she does. The moment she does that and she's like left, I will just make sure the door is slightly ajar, like just try and maybe put like something slightly in the way, so that way maybe she can't just immediately lock it if she, or it doesn't automatically lock if it does have anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
And
You put a little door stop so it stops, but just enough to where it isn't noticed.
okay. And then how long has it been right now during that entire time?
Um, During that conversation, a good 15 minutes.
Whew. Well, I guess I will try and see if I can find the page or the book that we were trying to see if was back here or not.
All right. Roll for insight, or no, investigation. Sorry.
Okie dokie, investigation. That's a 14.
You look around this huge office. Um, you know what? Do investigation with advantage.
Okie dokie. 19.
What?
19.
All right. You look around this office. See several books, but they look like personal books. A little bits of paperwork here and there that's kind of a bit scattered, but still somehow neatly organized. But right next to the other computer that's in there, you see the book that you saw before. This book, although
No.
it looks very old, it has very thick leather bindings, but it is binded with a lock, but has very strange and mysterious sigils on it as well.
I think I really like Bruce.
I'm assuming it'd be quite obvious. Was it like buried underneath a bunch of stuff, or was it?
Yeah, it was kind of buried underneath some other paperwork and a couple other books.
Hmm. So it's locked and.
Mhm.
Uh, well.
I never said this was going to be easy.
Oh yeah, no. Where are her keys? Are they still in the door, or did she take them?
um, they're still in the door.
I'm gonna try and see if I can very carefully open the door and take out the keys.
You do so. You come back to the book. And you look through the keys, but you do not find that any of these keys fit into the lock of this book.
Oh. well, there's limits to what I can do, and I don't want to take the book right away if we can't access it. So I guess I'll just try and I'll take a couple pictures of it and see if I can get any more information via other books around the library, or maybe when we have another meeting.
Mhm.
Then after that, I will. How is she doing now? Is she like? Does she
I'm sorry. Go ahead. Ask.
seem tired or?
Oh yeah, she seems exhausted. She cried a lot.
Okie dokie. Would you say that she is willing to maybe take a nap?
Yeah, she'd go for a nap.
Okay, I cast catnap.
You cast catnap. Is there any saving, or is it just?
It's just if the target is willing.
Yeah. So you notice that she's just very drowsily, kind of putting her head on the table on her keyboard and just kind of falls asleep.
Ready.
What do you do?
It's all
now?
said and done, and she seems like she's out. And I will quietly sneak on by and just move along to where, like, around to where, like, where my image is, and kind of
leave
like
the
take
door
their
open.
place. Ooh. I would like to imagine that in that moment I would probably have closed it behind me, but 1 second.
1,000.
I did not.
1 Mississippi.
Oh, did you roll to see?
Yeah. I did a half and half. Evens, yes. Or no. Evens, no. Odds, yes.
All right. You go back to your mimic. What do you do?
I kind of just start taking their place. Like, I sit, like, where they're sitting, and just, like, right as I take its place, the image just goes away, and I reappear.
All right. No one has noticed that you have changed, or nothing has changed about what happened or anything like that. It seems as though everything was fine, like nothing happened. So you got away with that. Woo!
Woohoo!
Woohoo!
And it only costed me a level 5 spell slot and a level 2.
Lamau.
And almost all of your lucky feats.
Yeah, but those come back after every single time I sleep.
Well, yeah,
True.
I hope it does. I hope your level 5
Yeah,
spell slot does as
hope it
well.
does.
Does.
Alright, so for the next 5 sessions, no one is allowed to sleep. I might just fuck everyone over.
I mean, that's okay. I still have one more level 5 spell slot, 4th level,
Yeah, but you
3rd
get no
level,
more lucky
2nd level, 1st level.
No more lucky feet.
It's okay, I'll just vicious mockery everything.
Yogi.
You look like a potato!
In the middle of trying to do some stealth shit. You look like a potato! Yo, what the fuck, man? My mom was a potato. What's wrong with being a potato?
Wow, how racist.
How insensitive. Anyways.
Then I can also just cast Hideous Laughter, make it so everyone's just... I have many things at my disposal just to fuck around with people.
Alright. You're back
Pudding.
at the...
Suddenly Paige just breaks out laughing.
Lamau. You're back at the... Yeah, you're sitting there, you're just calm and stuff like that. What the fuck is that noise?
And messing with stuff.
Okay. Paige, what is your character doing?
I
After you
probably
got
just
back.
went fucking home, dude.
Okay, you went home. Nothing else?
No, I don't really have anything to do. Actually, never mind. What I want to go and do is I want to go to the greenhouse and stock up on, like, plant
Plant what?
seeds.
Okay. What kind of plant seeds?
I wanna stock up on like I wanna get like because okay, you set a limit for me. Like how many seeds can I have?
Depends on the seeds and their size.
Okay, the only reason I'm asking is because I'm going to be using them for like stuff.
What kind of stuff?
What kind of stuff?
Yeah, you'll see.
No, you have to tell me, and if necessary, just message me.
Intimidation.
You could just
stealthy
message me.
shit.
Are you
I'll
planning
let
on just
you
having a
know.
bunch of man-eating plants?
Some of them.
Oh. Oh boy. So the
Yeah.
more carnivorous.
So I want to have some carnivorous ones, and I'm just like
Listen,
fucking.
listen, Linda, listen. The more carnivorous plants have bigger seeds. You'd only be able to have 3 seeds for those.
Okay.
But more of the other types of plants are typically smaller, so you could have up to 10 of the other ones.
Okay, and then can I have 10 and 3, or is it just
You can have 10 and 3. Yeah, you can have 13 in total.
okay? So I'll just do that. I'll get like 10 regular like plant seeds, and then 10 carnivorous plants.
No. You can only have
Or
3.
three. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean,
For the 10 of the regulars, you need to tell me of which are of what plant and what they do. But you don't have to do it to me necessarily right now, but before next session.
okay.
So make sure you make a reminder of that.
Okay,
And you can
I'll
just
try
message me
and,
that.
like, okay, what the fuck? I'll make up some plants and shit.
Yeah, there you go. But yeah, once you grab your seeds, what do you do? Where do you go?
I just go home at that point because
Alright.
I don't know what else I would do.
Okie dokie. Everybody goes home to their respective places. Nothing else happens. It's very, bland and boring night, even though the day was very, how does one say this? Eventful. There we go. Somewhat eventful with new information and other things. As you guys go home and get a night's rest, I need everyone to make another perception check for me, please.
Me perceiving things?
Yes.
16.
Alright.
Is Felix even here right now?
Felix might have
Yeah.
died or fell asleep.
No, I'm
Probably.
here.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I'm
Falling
gonna.
asleep.
That's okay.
I'm not dead
That's
yet.
fine.
No, sorry. Sorry to disappoint you.
Damn it. I mean, what? Oh, man. No, that's good that you're not dead. I mean, woo.
Mm-hmm.
I got 28. I think.
Is it a nat 20?
No.
Felix?
Hmm?
Make a perception check for me, please.
Oh.
Perceive things that cannot be seen.
Well, we being followed by demons. Jokes. Wait,
Ooga
perception, right? So that is +8. Come on, give me a good roll. 8.
Alright. None of you perceive anything.
Motherfucker.
Yeah.
And this is where we end
damn
the
it.
session.
I'm guessing we had to get a nap fucking 20 on that shit. Fuck you. Fuck you. I got a 19.
I was lucky. Nat 20.
No, I don't believe you. You already rolled, so haha, it doesn't count.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Yo!
Now you get a nat 20. Now you get a nat 20. But it doesn't work now. It doesn't count.
See, we need to rebel against the DM. Jokes.
Bro, what? You can't have everything handed to you. There has to be some sort of challenge. Don't you me? I can make it way more challenging. Do you want that?
Fuck you.
No, thank you. But thanks for the offer, though.
I mean, aside from the fact that you made me pretty much having a heart attack thinking like the centaur lady was gonna like hand me one of the books the entire time, I'm just like, oh god.
I should have. I
fully was
should
expecting
have.
it because I was waiting for her to be like, here, hey, take this. Like, look at this book,
Yeah,
and
no.
then you just put your hands out and it phases the fucking.
She's just like,
The fuck?
ayo?
The fuck?
No, she's more the librarian, because I've seen them happen, where they will actually just have the books in their hands, and then they'll actually take them up for you. So she doesn't, like, just do that. She's like, I'll take these up for you. You're like, I'm gonna remember this. Fisk has remembered this.
No, I won't. I'll still be sweating next time.
She'd be like, okay, so, my arms are kind of killing me right now. Do you think you can hold these? She's like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
Oh shit.
Wait, what?
But Kenneth, why did you have to do that all alone?
Because
Make it
content.
interesting.
Content.
So much easier.
Actually,
wait.
it wouldn't have necessarily been easier. It could have been way worse if you had 2 people.
Technically, that's the way I thought about it. Is just like any
could be.
tasks that she would have normally been doing, she probably would have given to you that required her to be outside of the desk area.
True. I could have done that.
I also banked on a little bit of the fact that I had also, talked to her and whatnot previously, that she would probably go on another talking spree.
Oh, she would have done that with anyone, though.
Oh yeah, no, but I was hopeful that would be the case.
You're like, hey, God,
getting that,
rambling.
we wouldn't even need the keys if I was there.
Yes, you would have.
I literally can fit into spaces.
Anyways, they unlocked the door for me, and I just followed right behind them.
What do you mean you can fit into spaces? There's wouldn't be that much space for you to actually get in there.
I literally can fit into 1 inch spaces.
Into what?
1 inch spaces.
Yeah,
Because I am a fairy.
Yeah, none of them is 1 inch. They're smaller than 1 inch.
Okay, then I would just wild shape into a cockroach.
Ew. Gross.
Or Dolores,
Also,
with
if-
one of
if-
her own
also-
employees.
Doreen!
Doreen.
Also, here's the thing. If I turned into a cockroach and then I got attacked, okay, would I even die, though? Because cockroaches can't fucking die.
It would have been off
This is
your hit
true.
points.
I
This is
know,
also true.
but, like, could somebody in a wild form, like, die because, or
Yeah.
with wild shape, because they are a
That's right.
cockroach?
No, cockroaches die all the time. People can't kill them.
It's
I
just there's
know.
so many that you feel like they can't die.
Yeah.
No, the thing is, right, with a cockroach, even if you take off the head, they can survive for quite a while without
That's
it.
true.
Because they don't die because of losing a head, they die of starvation.
Hmm.
Work.
The more you
So
know.
a cockroach can live without a head. Same with a fish that can literally survive by just having a head. Yeah, a fish can live without its entire body.
Sounds rather fishy to me.
A
but
miserable existence.
Alright.
Yeah, it's weird. I guess it's nature's way of just saying fuck you, I guess.
Did you know that a snake's head, getting, like, chopped off can still bite the shit out of you?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
because of the nerve system in it.
Well, yeah, because, like, honestly, if you, there's sometimes if you cut into certain, muscles, the meat will actually, like, sometimes move on its own. It's really creepy. Even if it's been, like, cut off for a while because of the nerves and some of the electricity that's still in there, it's still doing it.
You can also do the same thing with salt.
With what?
Salt.
Oh, yeah.
On some body parts, if you place it on there, the body can move.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Living things are fucking weird.
Bro, nature is weird if you go deep enough.
Ayo?
Not in that.
Okay.